Good morning. How we doing? We've got some birthdays in the chat today. We've got Wasted Mind, Roll Will, Scott, hello. Tony, hello. Osirin, hello. Caddis, hello. How we doing? Hail Boop, hello. And before we do any of that, we have Bug. So I got my Flyerin out. We need him ready now that the 10th is out. We gotta finally get him. So today we're gonna work on him. I have arms somewhere. I think I initially had them so the wings I had tacked on for a game, so I took those back off. Arms I think I had just left off, so they are here somewhere. But we'll get them a little bit later. For now we're gonna work on the body, the wings, get the rest of them together. If you guys have not seen my Tyranids, here is more of my Tyranids. So this is my Tyrannifex, and he'll be matching him. So that's kind of my scheme for Hive Fleet Om Nom Nom. How are you? Who else is tackling Leviathan? Avian, hello, how are you? There is a lot of birthdays today. I did the, okay, what happened 9 months ago? What is going on here? But Wasted Mind, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wasted Mind. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Get back here. You can't escape the birthday. You can't escape birthday. How are you guys? What are we up to today? I'm going to start right in on all of the little, I don't even know what these are called, little vent things in their carapace. Little muscly bits. But how's everyone's weekend? How we doing? Tell me all the things, chat. I know Roll Will mentioned working on Leviathan. Who else is building along? Maybe painting? Anyone to painting? Where is Badger? I know, when he gets here, I'm gonna sing to him, too. Get in here, Badger. Our weekend, we had D&D Friday night, and we had Curse of Strahd yesterday. I watched, there is a fighting game tournament this weekend called CEO. I was watching some of that. And the annoying part is I was messing with my camera for stream, and turns out I like where it was better before I moved anything. So then I had to put it all back. So it's close. I'm still tweaking it. It's still not quite where I want it, but you guys will see it when we switch over to the article and stuff. So that was kind of annoying. You don't want to hear what happened to me. Oh, Avian, I hope everything's okay. Yeah, hope you're okay. Everyone else, how we doing? Where'd everybody go? Morgan, hello, how are you? Everyone said hi, but doesn't want to tell me about their weekend. How we doing? Now I'm worried about everyone. Is that I'm so sorry, I'm stumbling over all those letters. How are you today? Working on cutting the Terminator shoulder pads off while printing, Imperial Fist Terminator shoulder pads for Combat Patrol. Very nice. So Imperial Fist, welcome in. I'm going to try this one more time. Oh my god. Aki Timsu, thank you. I don't know why my brain was just, I think it's the two eyes, was breaking me. Thank you so much. How are you today? I am so sorry I struggled with that as badly as I did. I clearly need more caffeine. Thank you. Avian says, wanted ramen. Should not have had ramen. Got post-nasal drip. Ran to the bathroom. Ramen came up and through the nose. That's awful, Avian. I didn't know that could happen. But now we know. Ravenlord, hello. There he is. There is our other birthday boy, Badger. How are ya? How's your weekend? Strimmer strong. It's one of those mornings, I'm telling you. I'm going to go over that one more time so I can say it. Get it in my brain. Aki Timsu. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Badger says, I have internet again for the second time today. I like that we have to keep track of it that way. That it's going out that much. We have to keep track of how many times a day you have it. Slam, how are you? Welcome in. We have Bug. We have Bug. I don't think that's how you're supposed to eat ramen. Not probably the recommended way, no. No, I wouldn't think so. But you know, if it works, it works. Good thing. So if you're all groovy over there, Badger, are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Badger. Happy birthday to you. Woo! And then you do the Badger dance. And it's good. And it's good. Saren says, I'm doing okay. Still working on my Astrolith Bear. Fighting the FOMO of Leviathan. I don't need it, but the dang FOMO. But hey, you got lizards to work on. You got lizards. How is the little Astrolith to work on? Are we enjoying him? There it is. That's right. I added to my dance collection. It's basically Fortnite up in here. Paul John's Live, thank you so much for that sub for 28 months of support. Let's get some love and hype and chat for Paul John's Life. How was your weekend? Wait, somebody says avian's a bird. Obviously just feeding their chicks. Ew. Avian says, the next day I took my meds in the morning without food. Went out and did not take my allergy meds. Repeated day. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Button Day, that's right. How are you? Thank you for pushing button. I appreciate it. We are working on... I'm back to my Tyranids because I want to have them ready for when we try 10th Ed. So I have Leviathan coming. Alive and Madness in chat and I are splitting it. So I will have to wait on my bugs a little bit, but that's fine because we have plenty to work on. But we will work on them when they come in. It's just not quite yet. Let's go ahead and get the wings too over here. Saren says it was fun. It was, oh, not to build, but the painting's going well, I think. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought he's too bad, but I guess I will see when I get there. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought he'd be too bad. I think I've heard the Croxagores are pretty rough, though, which makes me sad because I really like the Croxagores. So I guess if that's kind of in that same bucket. I don't know if you have... Whoa! We just get what? I kind of forgot those are, like, already live. So... that chat is hype! Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even get, like, a spiel ready for this to explain what that is. Because I forgot, and it was after our last stream. Okay, we're gonna come right back to that. Repray, thank you so much for the sub for 44 months of support. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, so the thing that Scott has just done, for those who have been on YouTube, they've brought over the, like, super chats and super stuff to Twitch. So what Scott just did, and I guess kind of testing it here, is... did the chat. It gets pinned to the top, so you can actually go back and read that message. Yeah, mods can delete the messages. So if someone's like, and they still get auto-modded, they still go through like a banned word list, all that. So everything that applies to chat will apply to those. The model has the whole two pieces make up the back and tail of the model. Then you need to slot in the chest. And oh, okay, interesting. Dom, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for 66 months. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sorry, what else is going on? Is that the community challenge? Are we just breaking everything? Oh, Hype Train, okay. Sorry, there's so much on my screen right now. I don't know what's happening. Wait, should I be here or YouTube? It's kind of becoming the same, isn't it? It's kind of becoming the same. So yeah, what happens is with those super chats, the split is a little bit better than subs. It is 70-30, which is interesting because they don't want to give us 70-30 for subs. But yeah, it's pinned to the top of the chat. So anyone can go back and like read that at the top. But then it highlights it just like you saw with Scott. So if you see those in other chats, that's what it is. It's essentially the super chat brought over from YouTube. What do we think, chat? What do we think of these, like, super chat things? Yush. Avian, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. So just like that, Avian went and to check it out too. Thank you. I appreciate it. I this like compounding thing at the top of my chat is a lot though. I'm not gonna lie. As a streamer, I feel like I'm missing things. Reaper says D4 is still being interesting. Yesterday in a queue that was a minute, then 4, 9, 12, 13, then 2. Slam using the super chat to say pee pee poo poo. Thank you, Slam, for your super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for pee pee poo poo. I'm glad you guys are having fun with it. Worth. Worth. Let's see. Scott says the game servers for Dabbler are apparently fine. It's the login that's crashing. The more you pay, the longer it stays. There, you can have, if you want the longest pee pee poo poo. You know what to do. You know what to do. Pure donation's still the superior form. So they are, if you want to give the most to a streamer. I think, I don't think they're quite as... It depends on the community, right? Some people do more donations. I used to really love subs because it was like a... I used to really love subs because it's like a community builder, but like at this point, they're not the best as far as support. I don't know. It kind of depends on the channel. It's very much a behavior thing, right? More things going on. Noob, thank you so much for picking your nose for $1. I appreciate it. A whole $1 of picking your nose. How are you today? Welcome in. Varl, thank you so much for that sub for 44 months of support. Welcome to the chaos this morning. How are you? Thank you for the support. Chat is having fun with the new super chats. Okay, maybe you guys like it more than I thought you would. I don't know. 30 full seconds of digging deep. Noob's going for gold. Some channels are about slinging bits. Yeah, it's always interesting, right? So it's, I think the biggest thing as like a streamer, I'll say this, like everyone likes to support in different ways, right? Like some people like to do, I'm a wishlist person. Like if I know there's something a streamer really wants, I'm that person's like, all right, that's what you want. That's what I'm getting you. Some people love to do subs. Some people love to do donations. So it's kind of whatever people are comfortable doing. So this is another way to do that. If you're more comfortable with that, if you like to, yeah, go up there and pick your nose for a minute like Noob, you can do that. Squeezo, hello, how are you? Bits really died. So the rumor was that bits are going away, which may be why we're seeing more of the super chats and things. So that's been a rumor for a little bit for Twitch, is that they're trying to get rid of bits. And that may be why you're seeing new things like the super chats and different things like that. Slam says, I really want a Mastodon or an Astraeus, whatever is more convenient. Yeah, see? So it's different ways. People like to do support in different ways. That's why we have different things. The Masked Orgo, welcome in. How are you? I am getting photos edited of Cabanda today, and I'm very excited. How are you? I also have these Leviathans just sitting here, like, ready to be assembled, so that's exciting. I'm the biddies guy to hear the computer talk. You have to be a streamer, wow, Scott. What do they hit bits? Yeah, I think it's the cut that they get is not very big. It's all money. If I want to give money, how do I give the most money? Streamlabs, Papa Bezos can baze off. Yes. So donations are the best way for streamers for like most cut to go to the streamer. So I do have my tip jar below the stream if you are more comfortable doing that. But yeah, in general, donations are best for streamers. Also apps like Patreon or I think it's Fan House do a smaller cut too, so that the streamer gets more of it. Just in case anyone is putting it out there for any, Or yeah, there's my throne. If you are a wishlist person like I am, it's there. I would be unhappy, Twitcher, if they kill biddies. There's a... This is an excellent segue for YouTube. Exclamation YouTube. It's part of why I'm trying to do more on YouTube, is there's just a lot of changes. They seem to be wanting to try different things. So just in case they're spending more time there. Oh my goodness, we've got the meats. The dog, thank you so much for that raid. Let's see, we've got Slim Guana, hello. Tactical Sponge, hello. JDR, hello. How was stream? What were we up to today? Let's see, we were playing Warhammer. What did we have? We got the meats. Welcome in, everybody. We are working on... This is a Flyrant I have had for my army for forever, and I just never finished. So we're trying to get the wings started. I will figure out his other arms at some point, just not today. And then this is the scheme for my bugs. So this is my Tyranid effects, but this is my army scheme. I have a custom Hive Fleet. This is Hive Fleet Om Nom Nom. But yeah, we're just adding to that with the launch of Leviathan. How was stream? Who else picked up a Leviathan box? Welcome, welcome in. Happy to have you. Magnus, hello, how are you? Hello, hello. Alright, catching up here. Scott says, warning, your tips will go to Baja Blast and Crunch Wraps. I still need to get one for finishing my training arc. Hey there, was working on some custom, Black Templar Sword Brethren. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to check out some Black Templar, some more Warhammer here on Twitch, go check out that stream. Go give a follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, what is everyone coming over with that raid? What are we working on? We were chatting a little bit of Twitch news as you guys came over, but happy to go back to some Warhammer talk. Your work looks great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mikey, hello. We got bugs today. What you up to? Thank you, everybody. I'm going to start working on the carapace, actually. Let's do that. Hey, Ben, how are you? Assembling as we speak. Let's go. The leapers now. Let me know what you think of the assembly. I know it's all push fit because Launchbox. I guess for those who have been building, how is the push fit? One of the stores I talked to said that the pegs are much easier to put all together. Like, you don't need to snap them off like some of us do. You're also working on bugs, Makey? Which bugs have you got? This is a big bug chat today. Badger's gonna make some sourdough. Yum. What are you doing for birthday, Badger? What all we got planned? What have we done today for it to celebrate? Wasted Mind, same question, though it sounded like you were in the middle of putting your room back together. I just did some gap filling on the Screamer Killer. They're okay. I still trim them off. I think out of habit, I probably would too, but... We have 2 more Telemon. Oh, instead of the box. Nice. Nice. Is your sub count odd or even? Right now it's even. Got an idea for your big bugs. You know that the new Hive Fleets call us Psychosis. If your Scott have the Giants but the running villager on your big bug base, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Oh, thank you so much. No, it's not. Thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes, your ad-free viewing. Thank you, thank you. I like odd numbers. I appreciate that. Thank you. Assembly is great. Glad to hear it. Rowas is pretty good. I only had a super glued too, so it worked well. I hate to raid Rem, I'm taking the fam to float the river. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. Welcome, welcome everybody who came over with that raid. Bill, hello. How are you? Redman says, hanging with a friend yesterday who was building their box and it seemed pretty decent. Good. Yeah, I heard that the push fit, like you get a little bit more room to get everything together and lined up. Badger said, just had lunch, recovering from that in preparation for cake eating this evening. Hopefully squeezing a little gaming. What you gaming? Are you hitmanning? Or have we moved to something else? I feel like I've probably missed a game in the life of Badger. But maybe not. I still need to try that Word Factory game we were talking about. I wanted to record some more games for YouTube, but I forgot I had a hair appointment on Friday, so I didn't get to record that morning. I am behind. I'm gonna try some more games. Yeah, the cheesecake. Paranoia, hello, how are ya? Oh my gosh, I'm missing everything today, chat. Keep me on track here. Paranoia, thank you so much for that sub for 53 months of support. Let's get some love and hype in the chat for Paranoia. How's your weekend? Welcome in. Thank you, Slam. Message deleted on your birthday. Slam has no chill. Mikey says, I did some swaps with our Tyranid players, and I have 2 Neuro Tyrants and 20 of the Neuro Gaunts. More brain bugs. I think they're my favorite of the box. They're so cool. The Neuro Tyrants and the little Gaunts to go with them. The Barb Gaunts are also pretty cool, though. Had to go back and make sure I didn't miss whatever game Badger's playing. Terragant's no war gear options in the kit, though, just the flesh bore. Yeah, the launch boxes tend to be the, like, not the special options and things. Push fit. We'll get all the special stuff in their separate box. So in the sleepy mornings, I am well, hope you are too. We're doing well, Paranoia. We're getting back to our bugs, which I am kind of excited about. From the bugs I already have, this was kind of the last one that I really wanted done. And then we'll just switch to the new ones we want. Because I've already painted Termagants, Gene Stealers. I think my Moloch needs a base, so we'll do that. But yeah, this is kind of the last big thing I wanted from the bugs I already have. So we're getting there. Oh, I'm just like, wait, what is this? Slam, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, you think that was no chill? Look at that. I have to get the chart for how long that'll stay on my, up there. But if you guys want to watch the most important clip of Badger, there it is. It's pinned, so you can watch it as many times as you want. See, Slim says, not gonna lie, I know little about Warhammer, but there it is, so sick. If you have any questions at all, please let us know. We're happy to help. For everyone who came over with that raid, hello, we paint a lot of Warhammer here. Some of the other things I have been working on. I've got Titanicus, so if you know the Titans, which are the big stompy machines. This is the small form, so we were working on some Titanicus. If you like stompy machines, I've also got some Salamanders, Leviathans. So all of the sub-assemblies are now ready to roll, so we're going to get them glued here today or tomorrow. The Leviathan's ready to roll. What else have we got? I've been working on some Seraphon. And I think the last thing I have that I can show is my Demon Prince. So he is for Slaanesh. And I've got to get him based and the sword finished. And then he'll be ready to go. So that's some of the stuff we've been working on. But welcome on in. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. It's a lot of sub-assembly. Here are all the little bits and things I've been working on the last couple. Oh, those are those are Titanicus. But yeah, there's my handful of Leviathan things. Get that all glued together. Get their bases done. All right, let me catch up here. Let's see. Badger says probably Hitman. Oh, Daisy. That was the other one you mentioned. I remember that now. Big ol' Tyrant, yes. Did you get the bugs from the... I will be. So, Alive in Madness and Chat and I are splitting the box. So I'm waiting for him to build his Imperial Fists. And then I will get his built stuff and my sprues. So just waiting. Please ignore us, Badger. Hoot, hello, welcome in. How are ya? Scooby, hello. How we doing today? Hey, Cisco, welcome in. Isn't he Corn? Nope, I went with the Slaanesh options. How are you today? Beyond Cole, this is the new Demon Prince kit. The old one was kind of rough. So yeah, with this kit, there's a couple different head options. So there's one each for Slaanesh, Khorne, Nurgle, Tzeentch. There's a couple weapon options, and then you can either do the wings or the backpack for 40k. So it's a really nice kit. Yeah, there's one for each. It's a really, really cool kit. Really easy to customize. Yeah. It's a... It's a big upgrade from the old kid. So yeah, if you thought he was just corn, nope. There's a couple different options in there you can play with. How are you today, Cisco? Welcome in. So you have a fairly low price and still no one is paying it? What's up, Paul John's Life? I might have missed something, sorry. With all the new stuff in chat, I feel like I'm getting behind. Anyways, since the servers have been slightly improved, I've been playing a lot of Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operations 2 for the PC. What type of game is that? I've played a couple Gundam games. The one I really liked was Gundam Breaker. I think it was 2 we played a lot of, because you could, like, put all the different pieces on them. And that was fun. Hey, Zambella, welcome in. How are you? Sorry for way off topic. Came to mind. We'll be getting a progress update for YouTube today. I was going to look into that because... only because some of you have said that you've gone, like, ham on, like, watching the VODs and stuff. And I feel like the tracker either hasn't caught up or isn't catching everything. So I was going to dig into that a little bit today. It feels like... because a few of you have said you're going ham, but the numbers aren't going ham. The Texas Hawk is strong. All good, Zambella. Are you finally traveling today? I don't know if I want to build Slaves of Darkness or Seraphon. The Agrodon Riders. Not feeling them, Hoot. They might have updated for multi-tabs, might not work. Maybe. But yeah, I was going to try and dig into that today. Because I know that you were doing that. Teague was doing that. A few people in Discord mentioned they were doing it. And if you guys were doing that, I feel like the numbers aren't being reflected. I feel like the numbers I saw don't make sense then. So they might have. Why is the skin... oh, 6 pieces? Uh-oh. You're scaring me a bit, Hoot, because that's a kid I really want. Maybe it's okay that I'm waiting. Hey, Wasteland Ranger, welcome in. How are you today? You've also got the Astrolith Bearer. Osirin in chat is working on one. We got so many Astroliths here in the chat. How are you? Paranoia says it's a team-based game where mobile suit combat is pretty accurate. You can also get out of your MS to capture points. It also leans into gacha games because you can get supply drops to give you weapons and new suits. It's fun, sometimes frustrating, as gacha games can be. That makes sense. Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. Oh, yeah, be on there in the morning. Okay. Well, hope everything is going well. I know that is stressful. Moving is the worst. Let's see. Currently due to the lack of detachments. Oh, did I miss a Salamanders? Vulcanus sounds a cool model, but you really only use them if you build around him specifically, since Twin Linked and Oath of Moment can kind of overshadow his Forge Father rule. Ajax has a bit of, not because of limitations who he can squad up with. I haven't even looked at my Space Wolf stuff yet, and I need to. I have been too distracted with other stuff, and I just got too distracted right there. Get that cleaned up. But I haven't even looked yet. I think you guys said that the app was working pretty well, though. If I needed to build a list here. Has anyone been messing with the app a bunch? I know the night players were happy the other day. Looks like nights are going to be a bit scarier now. The app is pretty good. Personally like it. I think the biggest thing for me is, can I have everything on the same screen the way that you can with Battlescribe? Or do I still have to go back and forth with my army list? Will, thank you so much for that sub for 2 years on the day of Badger Co. and Wasted Mind's birthday. It's a big day today. They do be aligning. Thank you so much. How are you today? I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It's a big day today. Avian says, "Oh, used it to read the rules." Yeah, I should do that too, huh? Maybe before I start building a list, I read the rules. Might be helpful. Has anyone actually played some 10th already? Who in chat is ahead of the game? I know Alive and Madness has. Speaking of Live Madness, hello, welcome in. You've been summoned unintentionally. I will show my boundless energy. Will, I need it. Thank you. Thank you for your energy. I need it. It's one of those mornings. What are you up to today? Got the box. The Tyranids look fun to build. I am excited to build them when they get here. I'm going straight for that Neuro Tyrant. We're gonna paint him up. I hope you also enjoy building your stuff. A 10th? There's a new edition. There is. There sure is. As of yesterday. Everything's out now. Chief guys, 12 guys on 25 mil, 21 guys on 28 mil. The goofy base sizes is tough. That part is tough. That's alright though. So be careful with that. Yeah, I will. I remember when we were doing more of the little kill teams. That kind of was a part of that. Was more and more things on the goofy base sizes. So we'll watch that. Oh my goodness, more super chats. It's Will. He is absolute. He has abs. He daddy. Let it be known. Thank you, Avian, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We're trying all of the new features today. I appreciate it. Avian, no. I know when the article went out, people were worried because I hadn't read the article yet about modding and things. I don't think the streamers have to worry. I think chat has to worry. Our chat's gonna troll each other, and it's fine. It's fine. Let me catch up here. It says, I'm not a fan of the simplification. With every item being free, half the weapon options will never get played. What is this hype chat? So hype chat is similar to the super chat from YouTube. Yeah. Twitch takes a part of that. So it is 70-30. So it is a better split than subs. But they do take a part of that. It's not completely 70-30. Because first the processing fees come out. And then the 70-30 happens. But yeah. You are the hype? Just imagine. We could just pin it. Just pin it all the time. Look at Swoles over breaking out the tank tops. Chat gonna get bullied. That's right. Today is tank top day. You've all been put on notice. Twitch owns me? Yes, they own you. Just like that. It was that easy. That easy. But yes, for those who haven't seen it, Twitch has taken kind of the super chats from YouTube. We were kind of talking earlier before the raid came in that it's been a rumor that Twitch has been trying to get rid of bits. So you may see more and more things like that kind of taking its place. So bits are still around, but that's been a rumor here for a little while, which I know some people don't like. They like to do bits, but... Oh shoot, she got the gun show. So let's welcome in. Thank you so much. How are you today? This is... the main colors are turquoise and blue-green from Vallejo. But this is my custom Hive fleet. So there is a lot of this blue. Welcome, welcome. Trying to get... This is kind of the last big bug before Leviathan comes in. And then we'll tackle those big bugs. Twitch is kind of a dumpster fire right now. Yeah. Yeah. There's probably gonna be a lot of changes. There was the article for, I think it was Friday. And it just, as soon as it pops up on Twitter, man, I'm just like, what now? What do I have to do now? So, with that being said, I am going to be spending more time on my YouTube. I have completely revamped my YouTube. If you would like to give us a follow over there, or a subscribe in their kind of lingo. Subscribes are free, but that helps me out. I've got some video game demos we did from last week. VODs are going to be there, clips are going to be there, my shorts are going to be there. So if you want to give me a follow over there and help me out, I really appreciate it. We will be going for YouTube Partner as we get a little bit closer. So thank you everyone who's already done so. Do you guys want to know about our next YouTube plans? A lot of my gamers who've migrated to Kick. We don't like Kick here, but if that's what they've decided to do, more power to them. Hey Mauricio, welcome in. With what brush number do you make these lines? So I honestly, a 1 or a 2. So this is actually a very beat up number 2. Before the lines, you actually want enough of a body on the brush to hold water so that the paint doesn't dry out before you get to the lines. So if you're doing edge highlighting, and honestly these are a little bit thicker lines, if you're doing edge highlighting, you want enough of the brush to hold water so it doesn't dry out on you. But welcome on in. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I'm just going to catch up on chat here real quick. I like Nokia though. Did you purchase Leviathan? Alive and Madness and I are splitting it. So as soon as they are ready, we'll be working on it. I subscribed and watched the part of Daddy Avramar game that I missed. Are you going to slay your kind friends that you made pizza with? I know. It took a turn, didn't it? It took a turn. Plans, yeah. Let me catch up here. I'm so behind. Savage Gopher, thank you so much for that sub. For 43 months of support. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. How was your weekend? Did you ever make a painting guide for the Nids? They are on Patreon, yes. So I've got my Hive Fleet scheme is up on Patreon if you would like to see it. Exclamation Patreon will get you there. Tell us plans. Give me 1 second. Perfect condition brush. I need to order new ones. I need to order new. I don't think Kick is going to last, no. Not a lot of competitors to Twitch ever do. The money you're seeing around with Kick is advertising. It's to bring more people to gamble. Yeah. Did my box get to you? I need to check. I went early Friday after some errands and it wasn't there yet. So I figured that I would be able to pick it up tomorrow. But I will double check that it's there. Riot, welcome in. How are you? Viewer numbers are too low to be sustainable. Yeah. It's, no, Kick is all gambling and crypto money. So, it is not where you're going to find me. Things would have to go really, really, really wrong for me to be over on Kick. We're going to take the YouTube route. But, yeah, I've completely revamped it. We'll have VODs. I'll do more short-form video as soon as we're kind of set up over there. The plans I was talking about, that Badger and Slammer wanting to know, I'm thinking if I can get OBS set up in time, that we do Wednesday stream on YouTube, and that would include the web gallery. What do we think? Because the biggest hurdle to us right now for kind of moving over there more is watch hours. Watch hours are helped with streams, and they are with VODs. So if we took our 64 friends that are in here right now, and we all watched a 3-hour stream on YouTube, what that does is it takes our 63 friends times 3 and gives us those watch hours. Is my understanding. So that's kind of the thought. I feel like Wednesday stream would probably be painting, just as we kind of get set up over there. But that was my thought. What do we think, chat? The idea would be I just throw the YouTube link in our Go Live instead of the Twitch, and we just set up shop over there for the day. Let's see, Savage Gopher said, I'm suddenly building NIDs. I love the new sculpts. I'm so excited to work on the NIDs. I hope that you enjoy them. The hive mind got Savage Gopher. That's how it works. That's how it goes. Bankrolled by gambling and crypto. Yeah, so we will not be on Kick. That's a big ol' nope. I'll say the Kick streamer interface is god-awful. Yeah, I hadn't even looked into it. Go to Kick. You can gamble Nikki coin on Scott's F1 races. Yeah, nah. We're gonna YouTube it up. It's honestly something I probably should have done before, but I was never the biggest fan of YouTube. So I've put it off, and that's kicking me in the butt right now. Quite frankly, it's kicking me in the butt. So, if you guys would like to subscribe to get ready for, hopefully, I would like to do it this Wednesday. If we're not quite set up, that's okay. We'll push it back a week. But that's the plan. What do we think? We're not leaving Twitch, no. It would be Wednesday streams to help build up the YouTube is the plan. We need the watch hours. And one of the easiest way to do that is a live stream. Basically what happens is I have to work with my streaming software to copy things on Twitch to put in YouTube. So I can put my new stream key and things in that. We're diversifying, yeah. YouTube's also really good for as we go for sponsorship opportunities because the format is still there. You can still see the thing that we did for them. So YouTube is important in that way as well. If anyone has any questions, I am trying to be as transparent as I can here. A lot of it, if I don't say something, it's because I don't know. But if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I want to be able to talk through a lot of this as we go here. So yeah, we're not leaving Twitch. We're just adding on to YouTube. A 10-minute pre-stream on Twitch. No. No. That will kill the Twitch numbers. No. No. I like the thought, Bill, but it would have to be a full stream and then go to YouTube. No. We don't want to tank Twitch while we're here. No. I'm just giving a heads up that that's what I would like to try. So if you'd like to join us, I feel like 4 days. Pretty good heads up if you want to join us on Wednesday. Savage Gopher says, I started watching the stream almost 4 years ago, painting Mansions of Madness miniatures. Now I have 6 fully painted armies and a new one on the Diz. What color scheme do you have in mind for your NIDs, Savage Gopher? What am I thinking? Hey, Alcatraz, welcome in. How are ya? Favorite model from each 40k army? I'm not going to go through every army. I can go through some of my favorites, though. I'm trying to think for my armies. I really like the Tyrannid, which is kind of the Turvagon kit, too. Flyrant is fun. Moloch, I also love. Other 40k models. I like the Wraith models for Eldar. I think they're pretty sick. I think those are the ones that are popping up in my head right now. What about you? What are some of your favorites? Are watch hours just a discoverability metric? I believe so. It's part of their requirements for both their memberships and for a partner. I did the opposite, starting on YouTube for an hour and then going to Twitch. Bill says, I have a question. Why are... We get to paint a few Ultramarines, Bill. I've got the Possessed. I got a few on bases I need to paint. CJ, welcome in. How are ya? Welcome. Murder Fate? No. The model's rough. That model's rough. No, I'm good. I'm trying to think what my favorite Space Wolf sculpt would be. Honestly, the Space Wolves aren't really, for the sculpts. It's the fluff and everything behind them more than the sculpts. Orc Killicans, that's a fun one. Orcs have a lot of fun ones. For, specifically as a model. Let's see, I tried a gray and brown scheme, but wasn't feeling it. Was thinking about yellow and black. That would be sick. You can always do the, like, pull something up from nature to reference to. So bringing up either... I've seen people do some of the, like, poisonous tree frogs. Some of the bugs with kind of fun coloring. Kind of lean into that if you're looking for some inspiration. I think nids are fun because you can do either. You can do kind of more of the earthy tones, or you can go just completely insane. Really bright, really very venomous looking bugs if you want. And that makes them really fun. Titan, welcome in. How are ya? A grot only army. Let's go. Adric, hello. It's good to see you. How are you? Hello, hello. Let's see, I saw a video on YouTube where someone's talking about having to pay for promotion, which basically sounds like a way to be higher in the almighty algorithm. Could be. Could be. The algorithm rules all. It rules all. Adric, you mentioned Lucas. I actually have him over here on my desk. He still needs a base. From the last time you guys made me work on him. Do you ever use stencils for models or kind of freehanding? We've used stencils for a couple things. I haven't done a lot of freehanding, mostly because I haven't found something I like want to spend that time on. But yeah, I've used stencils before. They work pretty well. You want salamanders, lots of blade guards and tanks and stuff? That'd be cool. I've got some of those to paint. I'm trying really hard with this commission with the salamanders to go like unit by unit and finish things. Instead of like finishing everything at the end like I normally do. I'm doing better. Argello, thank you for being my my project hamster. Rose says, my nids are kind of loud. Looking forward to all the takes everyone's going to do. That's the best part, though. I think loud nids are probably my favorite. Because then you get them, like, all on the table. And it's just, like, it's really intimidating with all the colors and then the sheer numbers. I think loud nids are my favorite. As I paint my bright blue. What about a lot of colors? Like, immediately after another... Like attached to the stencil question, or is this something separate? Project Hamster. I'm trying to finish a unit at a time, where normally I kind of finish everything all at once. I'm trying to be better about that, especially because Alive in Madness is a tournament player. And if I needed to send a unit to swap in for an event, I could do that if they were actually finished. So I'm trying it with the salamanders, and we're getting there. I did say hamster. Love the blue nids, thank you. Yeah, I like the bright colors on nids is fun. But also the ones that go very earthy colors are really cool. Do not do Project Squirrel. I can with my stuff. I think it's okay for that. But even for my personal stuff, I'm trying to be better about it. And just, you guys will see I've been pulling out more projects that I want to finish before we start too many other things. So I'm trying to be better about it. So I don't get in trouble again. Adric says, I'm pushing hard through berries to paint regularly again. Working on Battletech minis. I have a lot to do to build up skill again. It'll come back, yeah. But if you've not done it for a bit, it'll feel a little bit like relearning. So don't let that discourage you. But it'll come back. Battletech, huh? We've got a few people here in chat who have been doing more Battletech. Do you have a group to play Battletech with? Clear my question. A lot of colors on a model, slightly picking off of the stencil or freehand. Like one piece of the model. Oh yeah, so you're kind of layering the colors? Yeah, we've done some of that. Yeah. We did, oh gosh, this was a long time ago. We did some Imperial Knights with that. Hey Greenleaf, welcome in. How are you? One of the only painting streams that actually paints. So well done. When chat lets me, yeah. When chat lets me, we get some stuff done. How are you? How's your weekend? How's everyone's weekend? I asked at the very beginning of stream. Everyone coming in, what have we been up to this weekend? I had D&D here. So it was Curse of Strahd, where Scott's the DM. It was a lot of fun. And we had D&D on Friday night, too. That was our online game. Both were very fun. And then I've been watching, there's a fighting game tournament on Twitch. I just love watching those. I'm trying to basically absorb as much as I can for when I go back to practice later. Edric says, that's a great question. Hoping there's still an active group when I have the force painted up. Played a bit at work and at home. Okay, so it's actually a lot of fun. Yeah, Noob says we do our best to stop it. And they're throwing out the our new Twitch features and stuff. I got a little behind. We're back to it now. Honor first, welcome in. How are you? How's your weekend? Bill says I went to Origins and my wallet paid the price. I'm glad you got that game in. I need to go back and read what you were saying about it. With D&D, I didn't read the rest. Did you throw a haul photo in there, Bill? I'd be terrified of asking Nick to paint a model for me with freehand. The price. That is the thing. Is freehanding, and when you start to get real crazy with some of the layering, just because it's more time. So if we were to do, you know, a Warlord Titan like DD did, all freehand, that does that add up time. It's a little toasty for my pale British complexion. I have heard it is, yeah, it is warm. I'm sorry. I hope you're staying cool. Madness says, I built most of my box, lots of scraping and some minor kit bashing to un-Tyranid my bases. That weird lieutenant wearing Tyranid stuff. I was actually going to ask. I guess it's all gone now. We could have painted it like my Hive fleet, but it sounds like no Tyranids. They do like to do that on those launch boxes. I remember how much of the like Necron stuff is on my wolves, which I just painted like Scott's Necrons, but dang, you've been busy, Live Madness. Busy. Are the blends on the carapace done with airbrush? Yes. Yes, they are. And now we're coming back by hand. Yeah, all of my nids are airbrushed, just to save me a lot of time. Adric says, I managed to resist the Leviathan hype train barely. I picked up a Votan combat patrol, though, that I'm working on if 10th looks good. I'm excited to try 10th. I think I got a little down just from Twitter. Jenner in the winter, welcome in. How are you? We are working on a Tyrant today. So we've got, here is the body. I've got arms and wings all separate just for painting. So this will eventually go together. This is going to join my custom Hive fleet. So this is my Tyrannifex. So it's a Hive fleet om nom nom. But welcome in, everybody. How was your stream? What were we up to today? Yeah, what did we have? We have Warhammer. What did we have on stream today? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. And at first is just went out for a few drinks with friends, sitting outside under the precious shade of a parasol. I'm going to ask you the question, because here it doesn't help. Does the shade help there? Or is it like here it's too humid, so you really can't escape it? Witch, welcome in. Hello. Sheba, hello. How we doing? Twitter's the absolute worst it is. It is. Mazdo, hello. How we doing? Let's see. We played a bit of Starship Troopers. Yeah, to get in the mood, right? And then a bit of planning for Leviathan box. Nice. Decided purple and green nids. That's going to be so fun. Before you guys came over, we were talking about how fun nids are because you can do basically whatever colors you want. Purple and green is going to be so much fun. Well, welcome in, everybody. My chat, if you want to check out some Starship Troopers, some nids, go give a follow. Go check out that stream. I really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, if anyone's new to my stream, hello. We paint a lot of Warhammer here. We've got nids today. I've also been working on some Titanicus. So I've got some tiny Warhounds. that I'm in the process of working on. I've got some salamanders we're working on, and people seemed to like him earlier, so I'll pull him back. My demon prince I want to finish. So that's a little bit of what we've got here. Welcome in, everybody. Is anyone else with the raiders? Who else picked up a box? Purple and green, all the fun colors. Twitter's a dumpster fire. I'm struggling on if I even want to post there anymore. I'm like this close to just making a post saying, hey, catch me on Instagram or TikTok, because I can't do this anymore. Oh, now I sit here with my jaw on the floor. How ace your nids look. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My first nids were actually a green and blue with a little bit of purple, and I decided I wanted to throw a neutral color in. So this is my second scheme for my nids, and they've been a lot of fun. So I hope you also enjoy the bugs. They're a fun army. Titan says, I'm hoping to finish my Tyrant Guard soon. Then I have a lot of nids to get working on. Let's go. Let's go. Blah, stomp, stomp. I don't know how much more I'm gonna do on the Warhounds. I think they need a couple highlights, and then I think I'm good. I've got to figure out the magnets for all of that. I think is kind of the last big hurdle before we get them on a base and work on finishing them. I wanted blue and purple knits. Oh, but chat overruled you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's dangerous when you go with chat. It's dangerous. I don't know if your chat does this. Every time I ask them a question, they tie it. So I'm like, should we do this or this? They will go out of their way to make it a tie. So I don't know if you have to fight that, but chat is never correct always. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but now that chat has said it, yes. Lewd, oh no. Chat is never correct always. Sorry, I'm fighting my pain a little bit. Hold on, chat. Please? Guess I need order another bottle when I order the paint for Wasted Mind. We know what we're about. I know you do. I know you do. Scooby says, my nids will be green body and color shift red blue carapace. Yes, the color shift's so cool on bugs. That's gonna be sick. When you say earth tones on nids, what colors have you seen? So there's the one that was really popular that went around was like that coconut crab shell one. That was real popular for a bit. Some of the more like muted greens is what I was trying to say. The muted greens, the browns. Yeah, kind of those more earthy colors. Yep, the Grooted means. We are surviving this stream. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. Say the temperature difference out in the countryside is considerable compared to the city. Yes, we have the same thing here on our first, where you have like the it just bouncing off all the concrete in the buildings and stuff. Yeah, same here. I am Groot. Words are fun. Today's one of those days. Like I mentioned, chat. Like I was trying to move my camera for when we do like the articles and stuff, and I got everything moved and I plugged it all back in to see how it looked, and I liked it better the other way. And I was still trying to fix some of that this morning. The fun part is I have new lights that I'm going to have behind me, where I'm going to have to do all of that all over again. So there's just a small glimpse into the chaos that is trying to revamp my stream a little bit and get YouTube ready. Yeah. I'm mad about that rule. Who ratifies these things? Yes, John Internet. That's who you're looking for. That's who you're looking for, Will. But yeah, there's a small peek to the morning. I think if I've got anything else streaming. Like the biggest thing is we are going to try and do Wednesday stream on YouTube. So if you'd like to join us, make sure you are good to go over there. I think I want to try that. If we can get OBS all set up in time. I think the biggest thing is like bots. I don't know how bots work for YouTube. I don't know. The alerts shouldn't be too bad. But I just haven't done any of it for YouTube before. So we don't get those on YouTube. Fat Rat, hello, how are ya? You know what? I get it, says Fat Rat. I never understood why corn demons are so mad. If I had mold lines like this on my body, I'd manifest unbridled rage too. It's all making sense now. How are ya? How's your weekend? How goes the corn building? Sounds like we got a little peek there. Once you get all set up and everything configured as you want, Windows will update and break everything. Yep. That is the number one rule of streaming. If you don't touch everything, it will still break. It will still break. Bongo Cat, flee! You gotta get out of here. So we'll try all that here on Wednesday. So that'll be fun. I think that's all I got though. The rest is just hoping everything works. There, it says I'm alright. Stuck. Oop, 1 second. Yep. maybe cool it with the sounds for a little bit, chat. Maybe just a little bit. Avian, thank you so much for the bits. I'm sorry, bot lady doesn't like to read everything. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Farad says, I'm alright. Stuck on duty. Building my combat patrol. Ingy boys. Played my first game of 10th yesterday. I was hesitant given the 18-page commentary, but it felt good overall. I guess how much did you find yourself going back to the rule commentary is my question. And I guess for all of chat, for those who are learning 10th, how much have you found yourself having to go to that is my question. You seem like, yes. You need my energy and a monster. I do have part of that. But yes, I do. A peach monster? I think I found the peach is a little too sweet for me. I haven't gotten it the last couple times. I've been sticking to the mango. I heard if you drink enough of those, they'll kill you. Maybe I do need a peach. Is the rule commentary similar to how to play, or is it different? It's essentially like a clarification type thing from my understanding. Again, I have not played. But I think the idea is if you have a question, you can go to the commentary to get kind of what the intent of the rule is. You need to read the commentary. So there you go, chat. There's your homework. Read the 18-page rules commentary. If you drink enough of anything, it'll kill you. True. True. This track is absolutely banging, by the way, whatever it is. So this is all Stream Beats by Harris Heller. I can look it up, though, if you like it. There are things that aren't super clear in the rules that the commentary clarifies, like keywords being transferred. Gotcha. I know a guy who won a year's supply of Monster and drank so much he wrecked his body for... Yeah, that's not good. That's a lot. I mean, I already drank too much of it, but I can only imagine if I had a year's supply of it. bunch of clarification rules. Oh, in the base rules app. That's interesting. I wonder how much of that is from that. Bill says, for those who have the 10th ed rule book from the box, is there anything missing from the PDF of the rules that you need to play? I feel like maybe that commentary is the answer. Hey, Crown Ranson, welcome in. How are you? Finding which water gains a 50-50 chance to kill you. It's about 6 liters for a 75 kilo burst. Yeah, even water can do it. Lightman says, there's a lot of things that need fixed and clarified. All bolt rifles and heavy bolt rifles are heavy assault, but the ones the captains and lieutenants carry have no keywords at all. Definitely an oversight. Problem is there's a lot of stuff in the commentary that you can skim, but there's some absolutely necessary stuff, interweaved. So if you're... Okay. I'm going to stay positive today. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. So actually read it, is what Wasted Mind is telling us. So you do get the important bits. Gonna stay positive. You can die in water? All these hydration alerts have lied to me. Yeah, drinking water. Yeah. No, you can absolutely drink too much water. I think that actually happened. I didn't get the full details. One of the football players at my school, way back when, like, had to go to the nurses because they were just like, they would bring like the gallon-size jugs for water, and I think he actually got like sick. Like, I remember that. That's why Nikki turned them off. It was really annoying. There's like, hey streamer, you're in the middle of a sentence. Go drink water right freaking now. It's like, no, go away. No. Guess for me it wasn't an issue, says Vat, right? Because I didn't really have shooting. Cover rules, never heard of them. Just charge phase. I hope the nurse had nice jugs to him. Nurse, please, I'm dying. Oh, here, hold on. I got you wasted, mate. He was trying to drop water weight, and he did it wrong. Yeah, and he made himself sick. Put the exercise redeems back in. I would do that before I did hydrate. That's for sure. That's fine. You guys can absolutely beat me down with exercise. That's fine. I need it anyway. I'll do that before I do 2K points for one squat. That seems a little steep. Someone says, when I was in high school, the local radio station had a contest. Hold your Wii for a Wii. A nurse called in and told them to stop. They can kill someone. They didn't. And the winner died. Feels bad, man. Holy shit. Gosh. These awful, awful programs. Squats on stream. That's right. We going for E-Girl. We going for E-Girl. I just have to label it, right? That's what we learned. Everything is fine as long as we label our butts. That's what I learned last week. It's fine. Running toward the horizon like an anime project. If I had the money, I would absolutely get an intro animation. I just don't have the money for that. I don't even know how much that would be, but I feel like it would be a fair amount of cash. Animation's always expensive because it's a lot of time. A lot of time. Son of Horus, hello, how are you? Oh, you got your box, let's go. It is hefty, it's a big box. Welcome, welcome. How's your weekend? Squats are not lewd. Maxim say deadlifts are lewd. You're not doing them right. The Vat says, also I can feel demon soup. I made a list that has a bloodthirster, great and clean one, Fate Reaver, Keeper of Secrets, Little Baby Demon Prince, as if it were bring your kid to work day. Is demon soup, like, how well does it work is my question. Like, it's always been, you can do it, but it's garbo. Is it actually worth doing is my question. Hot tub squats with ear microphones. See? This is the thing. That was the other fun thing I had to do the other day, was learn for YouTube monetization. What can be monetized, what gets limited, what is not monetized. All these fun things I'm having to learn as we go. Seems pretty similar to Twitch, so that made it easy. Good soup, that's right. I'm gonna go Custodes as my 10th main for Imperial. Interesting, Son of Horus. I don't think you've mentioned Custodes a whole lot in here. Do you have a lot of Custodes already done? What can't you do on YouTube? I was looking for Kingdom Death to see if that was a little different. It does not seem to be. So unfortunately, we will still need the old silly putty bikini and stuff over there for Kingdom Death models. Everything else is basically the same as Twitch. Who cares how it works? This sounds awesome. All the greater demons on one side. You know, you say that. I tried that, and it wasn't even, like, fun when I tried it, because your army is so garbage that you can't do anything. Because that's initially what I wanted to do with my demons, is to just kind of have everything together. But the army was so bad, I didn't get to do anything. So it wasn't even fun. You do mostly done nice. Excited to see how they do here at 10th. Aaron says, works fine, honestly. I brought soup yesterday. Each demon type serving a different role helps. Plague bears for objectives, corn slanesh for fighting, Zinch because you want to give the guy across the title migraine. Yeah, I think that makes sense. If you're taking mixed forces, give them to their strengths. No anime hooters on screen. No. No. That will have to remain on Patreon. Womp womp. Oh no, the sun is blasting and the wind is behind me. Let me open some windows. Good luck, Slam. Also, you stay cool. Hopefully, you guys get some relief here soon. It has been nasty humid here because we've had like a storm every week. And it's very different. Like normally this time of year it's hot and it's just gross. But like here we're adding the humidity and it's been just way worse than usual. What I don't have is a Blade Master. Local Game Store has some of the box that they had. I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, that had it? Yeah. I remember the Shadow Throne. Yep. No, but not that throne. But stop it. Yeah, that one. T1 says, I had my first game of 10th yesterday. I won on points, but my buddy's Thousand Sons killed everything except for my Broodlord and Turbigon. What did you think, I guess, overall for 10th? How did we feel about it? +100 degrees and then 60% humidity. Yeah, it's been disgusting. My poor friend that we played D&D with wanted to, he's a foodie, and he wanted to grill for us. So we did like these short ribs on the grill, but it was outside. We were grilling. Poor guy was sweating buckets when he came back in. I was trying to like stay out there with him and keep him company, but it was a nightmare. We learned our lesson. They didn't even take that long to cook because they're pretty thin, but not doing that again. Not doing that again. Keep hearing every so often people complaining the bugs coming through the window. No screens? I don't think screens are as common. No. For UK friends, that seems to be not as common. Kept a very close game versus the Custodes, says Vatrat. If it's any indicator of how the demons feel, they definitely aren't a disaster. That was their codex. The index is actually stronger. They were a good time all around. Enjoy it now. I mean, I hope it stays that way. But yeah, if you like how they play, definitely make sure you get those games in. Windows, I was going to say, I think very southern US when I think Windows screens. Like all of our windows have them. But I don't think that's common for the UK. But that's because we have mosquitoes of death that we're trying to keep out, so. Defense says, I found it interesting. Definitely had to look up rules a few times. The new app has its issues. Overall, an 8 out of 10. That's pretty good. 8 out of 10 is pretty good. I think if I can get my index stuff printed where I can make notes on it, then I can finally kind of actually start planning my armies. Right now it's just kind of, they exist. That's all I've really done. Once I start printing stuff and making notes. We're not designed for heat. Yeah, we're designed for insulation and rain resistance, yeah. Little different priorities for how the houses are set up. Skeeters are ever, I think they're worse with the conditions we've got here, though. I do think we get more of them. Now it's 95 plus, 100% humidity today, and it's 70 in my house. That's the thing, is we can hide in the house. And just never leave, and then we're okay. UK doesn't get that option. Britain is designed to be dour and quaint, not functional. Son of says, I broke the algorithm, was able to hit exactly 2,000 points with the Knights list. I do hope that's more common. I always hated when I would come in like slightly under points. It's like, okay, well, do I rearrange stuff? I can take an upgrade on one dude, but not another dude. My game against Tyranids was fun and balanced. Came down to a few dice rolls. My game against the Elves was redacted. Let's see, Tuvan. Oh, here we go. Here's a Nid list. My list was Broodlord, 10 Gene Stealers, the Turvagon, 20 Termagants, Old One-Eye, and 2 Carnifex. Get an Old One-Eye on the board. That's exciting. That's what I did. I printed the core rules on a cheap printer, rather than making notations highlighting key changes. I haven't had any issues. Yeah, I think that's where I'll start. I'm a note person. So if I can highlight and jot stuff down, helps me remember stuff. I'm also one of those annoying people that has eidetic memory, so if I read it, and then especially if I write it, I remember it. So I just need to do that. Humidity, what's that? I'll send it your way, Wasted Mind. Don't worry. You can get the full effects here soon. Don't worry. I send it to you because I care. All right. There's a lot of the carapace. There's probably spots I missed just while we were chatting. But let's do some highlighting. Let's get his little skin all worked up here. Anyway, says I built an exact 2,000 point knight list, which means I get to build more of my knights. I must remember that Nikki knows what I type, but I don't. Yep. Yeah. No, thank you. Oh. Let's see. I guess other hobby news. If you guys were needing the rule book, some of the cards, if you needed things separately from the box, those went up for pre-order yesterday. We were talking about that in the Discord. So just want to make sure anyone who needs those are now up for pre-order. I think we said it in there. I'll say it here too. Maybe don't get the army ones because they're immediately out of date. But the like the objective ones and things like that may be worth picking up. Griff has the zoomies right now. So cute. I feel bad. I accidentally rolled back earlier and I got Sadie with my chair because she likes to keep laying right behind me. So before we do the article, we're going to do a doggo check. Mother, how could you know? Right behind my chair. Those cards are clearly marked Index Blah, implying Codex Blah cards eventually, but probably still out of date. Yeah, that is the thing. The Index is in for now, but we'll be getting Codex and all that later. So keep that in mind too. That's kind of the tough part, I think, for me, is knowing that it's kind of temporary until the codex and everything is out. So whatever army is strong now, that can change. It is the way of Warhammers. Things will change. The mission deck from the Leviathan box is definitely worth getting. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'll skip my army ones. I'll print those myself. Nokia? I did a bad thing. I like that I'm Nokia to your phone. Stop changing my friends' names. It's fine. It just means I'm built like a Nokia, right? I am indestructible. Immortal. It's not a bad nickname to have. Hey Glenn, welcome in. How are you? I printed the PDF of my data sheets at CVS on 4x6 photos and just print the front and back in the sleeve. There you go. Just like that. How are you? Nokia Coles. Nokia rolls and her cats. Yep. That's me. We've surpassed Nicholas Colas. I am now. Both are classics. Let's see, I'm buying the chapter approved deck though. Huzzah! And I'm great good. Glad to hear it. Sounds like excited for 10th. What army are we going to be rocking here? I feel like everyone's kind of figuring out what our main's going to be for 10th. Lunch back to buddies for more 10th. Have a good stream. Have fun, Devon. Enjoy. Excited to hear what you think as you get more games in. We'll see you later. Bye for now. For anyone who may be coming in, welcome in. We're working on, I'm getting back to my Tyranids, obviously with Leviathan. A good time to hop back in. So I've got wings are separate, and then arms are separate. I don't remember if I actually clipped some out for him or not, or if I was just proxying because he wasn't done. But we will get those at a later time. But with sub-assemblies, they'd be separate anyway, so not a big deal. But yeah, just working up skin tones right now. Try and get him ready for when we do get to play 10th. Because we've not played just yet. You like Niccolo? I do too. Thank you for giving us a, like a celebrity dating name. I appreciate it. We have a ship name now. I like it. Let's see. Glam's got Orcs, Necrons, Dark Angels all day. I actually picked all green factions. Is there one you're super excited here for 10th? Or just gonna rotate? Nice try. Scott says, my GW tells all the codices will come with one-time use codes to add in the new app, so you can unlock them as the codices are released and the indexes are removed. Yep. I mean, that's how it's been. So we'll have to see, right? Anything with that app just immediately puts me in defense mode. I finally got the second wall set I need to do boarding actions. Kept my hobby pile neutral by trading some other kits for it. Now I have a project once I'm done the Votan, handful of chaos models I've been working on this week. Did you say you've got Votan now locked down? I think the last I heard is you were figuring out some details. Are we you all set, Lagerman Lord? Good to go? Been enjoying the new app? I need to mess with it today. Can you do an Ultramarine on one of your Nid bases like Yamcha? We should. You think we got room on here? I'll look into this, Avian. I'll look into this. You dropped your bad thing into the Discord? Uh-oh. I mean, that's an excellent segue, though. If anyone wants to join our Discord, that's kind of our home away from home. We've been chatting 10th. We've been chatting video games. If you want to come join us, exclamation Discord. Probably be orc focused. Orcs are fun. I've seen a few orc players excited just from the index stuff. For Yamcha. I think my favorite part is like in Super, the show itself even does him dirty and like references it, which is my favorite thing ever. It's my favorite thing. They don't stop clowning him. The show itself even does it, which is my favorite thing. I lost my shit. Super is Nikki's favorite thing ever. Honestly, Super gets a lot of shit, but I kind of love it. I think initially I had a hard time, but the humor in Super is honestly really good, and I really love it. Ravenlord said, the scheme for the Votan is locked. The method, kind of dry brushing the armor up, seems like it's working well. Working on 3 of them right now. Should be done in a day or so. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad that you've got it locked down. I know that was a lot of different trial and error type things for them, so I'm glad it's now locked down. That's exciting. Super's okay. My favorite villain of Super is not animated yet, so I have to wait. I won't spoil the chat. Quick update. Oh, and Strive. Jacko player is currently tearing his way through loser's bracket. Let's go. Jacko? Thank you, Slam. I do appreciate it. I do love me some Guilty Gear. Villain so far in animation, Frieza and Cell still peak. I think Cell is still my favorite. That's just a fun arc. Frieza saying a cannibal. What a pantheon, right? Yeah, I'd say Cell's my favorite. Of animated. Cell, what are we selling? Nice way to it. Nice. I like how my skin works up for the nids, but it's a little tedious. Wait, Air Force One's energy? I feel like I'm missing something, Will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see what else is going on. I've been playing Final Fantasy 16. That's the other thing I've been up to. It's pretty good. It was feeling a little... I'm not going to spoil anything. It's feeling a little linear. It's starting to open up a little bit more for me, and it feels better now. But yeah, it's good. I haven't made it super far in the game, but that's been pretty good. I'm almost done with the Waco Mundo arc of Bleach. That was dragging a little bit for me. I'm gonna be honest, I skipped some of it. I skimmed it. But I'm almost through it. What else have I been up to? It's been really hard getting back to Diablo 4 because we just not get upgrades. Is it a demo game? No, 16's out. It had a demo. It's out now. It's funny that Akira Toriyama hates Vegeta as a character. Wanted to kill him off. He was such a fan favorite, he kept him in. But he always has him get wrecked by villains. Cell and Boo just beat the tar out of him. I saw an interview where they killed him just because he got so many, like, things in the mail saying not to. So he did. Respect. It's an RPG, grind forever. But D3 was not that way, is the thing Wasted Mind. Is D3 had a really good progression, and, like, we played that for a while. And you would get fun upgrades and things. Like, things that would, you know, keep you playing. D4, like, I feel like I hit 50, 51, and I just slammed into a wall. I don't get any meaningful upgrades. We're doing the things we're supposed to be doing. Like, there's no... That shouldn't be happening until a lot later, is my opinion. When you're getting closer to the level 100 stuff, yeah, like, you're gonna hit a wall, because there's not as much for you to get. Right after finishing the story, it feels a little soon. Explain how you're watching the for Wake Up. Okay, so because it was dragging so much, and basically one thing was happening per episode, this is what I did. Because the recap of the episodes are like 5 minutes, I was going to the next episode, watching that recap, going to the next episode, watching that recap, and I just did that for like 10 episodes. And you know what? I don't feel like I missed anything. I just watched the recaps. Yeah. So I did that. So to just catch up. I will watch, I think I'm on the actual last episode of that arc, and I will watch that full episode. But to catch, it was like, each episode was basically split up to like 2 different groups were fighting, right? But only one of them would have something meaningful happen. So I would just watch that. That's the thing, Wasted Mind, is I want to catch up. I don't think I'm going to catch up in time, but I don't want to be too far behind, if that makes sense. See, that's the thing, noob. I don't ever want to hear people dunk on Dragon Ball about filler. Bleach is way worse. Bleach is... If you want to talk filler, try to watch Bleach. Try to watch Bleach. No, I don't want to hear it about Dragon Ball. I have watched both, and it's Bleach. No, good answer. Which stinks, because there are some really, really, really cool moments that I've loved about Bleach. But man, the struggle through it, it hurts. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bleach fans. We're struggling a bit. If we're talking about Orihime moping around, Ichigo having his rock by Jim Rokiora, yeah. It's, that's exactly it, Slam. When it's good, it's so good. When it's not, it's painful. And that's why we watch the recaps. That's why we watch the recaps. So that's what I've been doing. I'm gonna get there. I'm just gonna find my own way there. The highlight of the Rancor arc is Kenpachi and Byakuya having the fight in front of the number 1 Rancor, yeah. It's... I'm trying to sum up how I feel about this arc. Like, yeah, there are definitely some cool moments. Slogging through to get those has been very painful. I know it's filler, but the Zanpakuto 2 Rebellion arc was fun. So I did tell Slam that I think once I get caught up, if there's any filler that is good, I'm happy to go back and watch it. But I want to get caught up first. Because, like, some of my favorite Dragon Ball episodes are filler. Driving Exam will always be one of my favorite episodes. I go back and watch that when I'm having a bad day. So, like, if there's things like that for Bleach, I'm happy to go back later. But... Into the real fighting with Aizen. Okay. That's what I want. That's what I want. Gonna watch DBZ or Ninja. I watched all of DBZ. I'm in the middle of reading all of DBZ because I like the manga. I like seeing the panels. So I'm going back and watching. Then you're all caught up, really? Sick. It's kind of like the Nikki training arc that just ended, easily skippable. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, just give 5 minutes here and there. I haven't even been tracking this training arc because it's all like routine now, which feels really nice, noob. I just now know what to eat. I know I have to work out. I am down 6.5 pounds since April, and I am pretty stinking proud of myself. Pretty stinking proud of myself. Will, can't wait for Nikki to channel rescue. She battles Scott, trying to keep Sadie from unleashing her Bankai. So the One Piece will still choose Sadie to become the #1 hero wizard king, yep. I do be stinky, yep. Yep. Chi-Chi's so powerful, she got Piccolo to get a driver's license. Piccolo versus the wives are some of my favorite scenes. There's another one with, when they're trying to do the fusion dance, where it's Bulma and Chi-Chi team up on him. It's just the best. Those are some of my favorites. That's fantastic. Thank you, Bill. I'm really proud of it. And then whatever muscle I've put on. I have no way to give that a number, but I'm really proud. I'll show off my guns when we go to the article. Piccolo interacting with anyone outside his fights. I love that man so much. My husband. I'm sad, chat, because I have a Piccolo on the way, but he's lost. Apparently, Gundam Planet, for anyone else who's ordering Gundam, one of their warehouses isn't fully unloading the trucks or whatever they come on. The big, the shipping containers. So some of the boxes that are in the back are just sitting there. And they've been sitting there for weeks or months past where they should be. So, he's just sitting there somewhere, all sad, not here, but he'll show up eventually. I'm sad about it. Bulma and Chi-Chi fusion names, could you imagine? Could you imagine? From what I'm finding out, I need to get strong and paint myself green. Yes, that's the only requirements. That's it. Men, what's stopping you from looking like this? By next Adepticon, I expect you to be able to bench press you. That's the plan, Mikey. Yep. That's the plan. So far, who would you have as top billing as Bleach husband? No. I write that as, I know it's Aizen. I don't really have one for Bleach. Aizen's my favorite character. He's my favorite character by far. Like, it's him, and then there's everyone else. Because he is so cool. He's the reason I'm still watching the show. I'm not gonna lie. Aizen is so cool. He is cold AF, and I love those types of characters. I'm trying to think who else I've liked more now that I've watched more. I still really like Urahara. I like Yoriichi. Grimmjow's fun. I got a little bit more backstory for him the other night. He's been fun. But yeah, Aizen's my favorite character by far. That's right. We have to charge into Nick. We have to keep the training going. Looks like half the box have been diverted to the UK and said, "Don't take my Piccolo badger." Slam. You need to yell "ah" like you do everyday task and flex like you're powered. No. Are gonna come into his own. I really like him. I have found that the mentor characters are always my favorite. Urahara, Gojo, Piccolo, they're always my favorite. Because when they have that moment to flex. So good. More Gojo next month, yep. Yep, he's great. Another really fun character. I didn't go back to read the manga, so I'll be watching with you. I like the dude with the question mark sword. Question mark sword. Thinking. Gojo's just overpowered, man. Yeah. Yeah. He's so great. My beautiful goofball. Toto's my dude. Toto's great. Yeah, I'm ready for Jujutsu Kaisen. Very excited for Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, what else is... I'm trying to remember what else is in the summer season. It sounds like a Kingdom Hearts thing. It does. Kira. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I was having to go through the... Yeah. Spy Family 2. I think that's fall? I think it's fall or next year for Spy Family. The Red Cricket makes your weapon heavy. Okay. Yeah. You know what else is summer? I feel like there are a few things I wanted to watch and now I can't remember. Jujutsu Kaisen's the one I've been super excited for, though. So I remember that. I need to finish Vinland Saga. I think it's on, like, Mondays, so I kind of forget, since it's the beginning of the week, to go back and finish it. I need to finish that. I did finish up Demon Slayer. Was okay. I still think anime is overrated. Yeah, I got Heavenly Delusion tonight. That's been very good. That one's very dark, so I'll put a warning on that one. But it's very good. Demon Slayer, the animation is insane. It's beautiful, but I don't know. I think it's overrated. There's a couple arcs I really like for Demon Slayer. Like the Entertainment District arc. So good. Latest one was fine. It's fine. He's such a douche, it's great. I'm assuming it's a 7 of 10-ish for you for Demon Slayer. Yeah, it's fine. Demon Slayer definitely has animators' families held at gunpoint. That's Mappa. Mappa's animating literally everything right now. Where's my skin? Might be at the airbrush. No, there's. What rating would it have gotten if we got rid of Crying Lightning Point? That would help. Zenitsu wasn't in the picture. That would help. It's okay. I think Inosuke balances him out. I love Inosuke so much. My big boy. I was in a Korean chicken wing joint waiting for the wings to be done. They had nonstop K-pop playing on the TV. The uber baggy pants are back in style now. I think I have seen more of them, yeah. Not that I have anything to do with style, but I think I have seen more of them, yes. Crying Lightning Boy? You mean Captain Sleep Paralysis? Yeah, Zenitsu, not my favorite. God Likes Me was an absolute baller moment, though. Inosuke's the GOAT. He's the best. But yeah, that's, when I'm not streaming, I'm catching up on anime and playing some Final Fantasy at the moment. When I'm not panicking about YouTube, that's what I'm getting done. You gave up so long. I never had it. Yeah, no, I'm not. I can't keep up with everything. I'm not interested in keeping up with style. If it's comfortable, I will wear it. That's as fashionable as I get. Mike is just about the Termies from Leviathan. Haven't built Stormbolter Terminators in ages. So nostalgic. This is, I haven't bleached sometime in 2nd or 3rd season. Story didn't seem to progress anymore. Soul Society characters seem like a bunch of douche canoes. Not a lot happens per episode, I guess is what I would say for Bleach. They're, like, as far as things actually occurring, not a lot of things happen per episode. You can very easily do the recap method that I mentioned. But yeah, once you find the cool part, go back. Yeah. Because those parts are worth it and are cool. So that's the approach I think I'm going to take to catch up. There's a lot of space between big moments. Yeah, I don't think I realized that going into it. But now we'll get caught up. I do feel bad because I do like some of the characters, but I've got far too much ahead of me to to take it that slow. I don't know, Inosuke seems like a bit of a bore to me. What are the lazy tropes that send you away from a series? Boo this. I'm trying to think specifically writing. Or do you mean like would character tropes be part of that? Or do you mean like story tropes? Oh, thank you, noob. We can, in fact, boo that man. Let's see. For anyone who may be joining here in the last little bit, we are working on my Tyrant. So this is... We've had him for a while. I got him way back when I picked up Nids, but we never finished him. Part of that was because I changed color schemes. And then I unfortunately burnt myself out on the Nids. So we're finally getting back to him to finish him up. With Leviathan and 10th Ed coming out. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we're gonna just nerd out. Talk animes a bit. Or if anyone else is watching anything good. What else is everyone watching? Any other good shows, good movies? At some point, I want to see the new Spider-Man movie. I don't know if we would do theaters for it, but I'd like to watch that. I don't think there's anything else I have been watching. It's a lot of anime at this point. Just never-ending rustling. Make it stop, but also don't. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I feel like I watch a ton with you guys. And you still watch way more than I do. I started the new Arnold show, Fubar. It's kind of funny. He advertises it in the like fitness newsletter that I get from him, but I haven't actually like looked into what any of it is. I just kind of skip it. So I'm not interested. He says, I'm going back through Grimm, for example. There's an amnesia story arc. Oh no, the characters are starting to work things out. Let's hit the significant other character with amnesia. Yeah, I would say amnesia's because between shows and video games, like, it's kind of overdone, right? I think that's up there. I feel like that's probably a popular or a common one for people to be tired of. I have a really hard time with whiny characters. Like, I understand it to a point, especially with, like, some of the shows I watch. Like, if you throw a normal person in these situations, yeah, they're gonna whine a little bit. But, like, after a point, man. Come on. The childlike 1,000-year-old elf girl. Yeah, that's always... That gets into the icky territory. Yeah. Go to the theater for the new Spider-Moose movie. You need a big screen, a drink, and all the animation. I loved the first one, Bill. And yeah, you're probably right. Take all that art directly to eyeballs. First one was so good. Oh, he's a CIA agent? Okay. Yeah, I hadn't looked into it, like, at all. It's a SA nerd character. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Too many abbreviations. Yes. Star Trek tropes, holodeck malfunction, time travel. Oh no, another Duels of the Death. Oh no. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's one I'm just like if there's something I've turned off recently because of. The misunderstanding trope annoys me every time. That's another one. Let's see. Got 13 minutes to what is normally... What do we think the article is going to be today, chat? Now that Leviathan is out, all the separate stuff was pre-order yesterday. What do you think today's article is going to be? Anything we're expecting? Bleach-related trope thing. The mysterious stranger who's on your side but never tells you anything about why they're doing what they're doing. Trope angers me so much. You're Ichigo first, me Ichigo. That's fair. I'm trying to think if that annoys me or if it's just more of a, okay, I'll find out later. She meets him, KOs him, steals him. Yeah. Like, just say why. I just assume it'll come. I guess it doesn't... Like, it's weird, but it doesn't annoy me, I guess. But I could see, yeah. Yeah. Wondering if the whiny character trope in anime is a Japanese society. Probably. That's what a lot of those tropes are. Probably. I just can't stand them. Gib Lancers as horse. Oh, do I think it's, I think we got knights? Probably aspect wars, because I ordered some 3D printed ones. If I like Eldar, I've got some I need to print as well. Based on what I'm hearing from Alive in Madness, I like Eldar. Play them while they're strong. Preview for new Primaris characters, Lysander specifically, or Gravis Lieutenant. Well, pre-order articles are things we've already seen, so that would be a big ol' wish list. Big ol' wish list. Oh yeah, well I like adding more snack pouches. No! That's the trope. We found it. That's the trope I hate. Snack pouches. This isn't a trope, but will make me turn off anime every single time, is the girl with the obnoxiously high-pitched voice. I cannot do it. I will turn it off. Why am I not hearing my alerts? I'm really upset. Mari the Ganger, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on a Hive Tyrant and talking a little bit of anime as you come in. So I've got him in sub-assemblies, but he will get the wings and everything a bit later. How was your stream? What were you up to today? We had some Warhammer. What did we have? We were trying to figure out what the pre-order article would be now that Leviathan is out. What else we could, you know, throw some money at. Welcome in, everybody. Let's see, it feels... Getting people watching our shows. I don't orient them to joining society at large. The whiny main character grows, develops to a mature person at the end. Unless you're Shinji. I don't... I'm also watching a lot of shonen, so I haven't had a lot of that. Be nice if new Nids show up. Fellow Nid painter, I was painting a Von Ryan Leaper, along with some of the Star Striders and some minis. Ooh, for Old World Army. What do you have for Old World? Welcome in, everybody. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to check out some more Nids, some Old World, go give a follow. Go check out that stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. But yeah, the Nids are my custom Hive Fleet. So this is Hive Fleet Om Nom Nom. Here is another example of my bugs. There's my Tyrannifex. The Flyrant is kind of the last big thing from all my old bugs that I want finished for 10th. So after this, it'll be all new bugs once Leviathan comes in. I'm splitting the box, so mine comes a little bit later. But when it is here, we'll switch over. Isekai animes, I'm done with those, yeah. No, I'm not interested. Ooh, doing a Marienburg Empire army. Lots of crossbows, guns, very Germanic styling. That sounds so fun to work on. There you go, chat. Go check out some Old World. Go check out that stream. Thank you again. I appreciate it. I actually dug out all of my old High Elves when they started talking Old World. I think I'm probably going to sell mine just because I don't need another system between 40k. I've gotten into Malifaux. I've got Kingdom Death I want to play. I don't think I can keep up with Old World, unfortunately. But I've got all my High Elves that I want to... I have one dragon I want to paint for it because I've always loved that model. But it was kind of fun getting all the old models out. What is an anime you stopped watching a long time ago and then wondered what happened in the story? The other day I wondered what happened in Yu Yu Hakusho. I've never seen that. Trying to remember ones that I've actually dropped. I usually finish an anime. The only one I've dropped where I'm like kind of like curious but not enough to go back would be One Piece. Aaron, welcome back. Hello. How are you? Says the main member store in Akihabara. Something else I can imagine. How was the trip? Welcome in. We are working on my Hive Tyrant today, trying to get ready for 10th. I'm so jealous. I'd love to go someday here. One day. I've been tempted by Malifaux. I think I bought one of their side game boxes. Oh, Through the Breach. That is... Wait. I'm thinking the other side, which is their bigger game. Malifaux has some beautiful models. So I have 10 Thunders, and then a lot of the Nightmare editions are really fun because they're like a specific theme. So I keep buying those. So I've got several of those and then 10 Thunders for Malifaux, and I'd like to play some more. They've been a lot of fun. It was just various parts for making female characters. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hey, YMP, welcome in. How are you? Through the Breach has 2 boxes. One for female characters and one for male characters. Is that their RPG? I know they've got a couple different systems. Designed for players to make their character minis. Yeah, the RPG. Okay. Thank you. I hadn't looked into that just yet. But I know I see like updates for it every now and then. Still card-based? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool, because I like the card system in Malifaux is really neat. I really like how that works. As far as like cheating the deck and things like that. It's really cool. Did you buy Leviathan? So I'm splitting the box with someone, so I don't have it just yet, but I will be getting the new bugs. What about you? Did you pick up the box? Welcome in. When it does arrive, I'm very excited for the Neuro Tyrant and the new Gaunts. So we'll be working on some of those at least on stream when it arrives. But for now, we'll finish up this Flyrant that really needs to be done anyway. I saw it had chainsaws and I thought to myself, yes. Yes. What more could you ask for, right? What more could you ask for? Yeah, if you guys need a place to order some of these things, Leviathan, Malifaux. We are partnered up with Element Games for our Europe friends. I've ordered Malifaux through them. We are also partnered up with Mini Stomp here in the States for Games Workshop. So if you need a place to order these things, links are in the chat. Thank you, Slam. I'm tempted. Oh, okay, I don't play, only paint. Gotcha. What have you been painting then? Welcome in, everybody. If anyone has any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we're just nerding out. We love to talk about Warhammer, but also video games, anime. We were talking TV shows and stuff a little earlier, so welcome on in. Well, it says, wish me luck. Grilling burgers to serve an all-American lunch to an honest-to-goodness, never-left soul before Korean grandpa. You beautiful friends, can't wait to yell at you about all my abysmal failing the Discord tomorrow on stream. You got this, Will. I hope you have a good rest of day. Have fun. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye for now. I went like just some figures. Never pulled the trigger. Saw a Gundam girl one. Nikki might like this one. Avian. I bought my first garage kit because of you. Bill will be happy to hear this too. I bought an Azure Lane garage kit, so that'll be here at some point. T-Dubs, thank you so much for that sub for 50 months of support. Thank you so very much. How are you today? Are you all set for 10th? It sounded like you are. All set? Because of you. That's right. Because. Bought a garage kit. So we'll try that when it gets here. What did I get? I got one of the Azure Lane ladies. One of my Fox girls. I got an email. There's like an update to the order process stuff. She was ready for orders. So I was like, you know what? I'm doing it. Thank you, Slam. Thank you. Article is up. Okay, if I can get a link. It's early. When you said Azure Lane, I figured, yeah, as it should not know. Is the one that I got. So whenever it's ready and it does the, the garage kit thing. Oh, hey, Blood Bowl. All right, let's do a doggo check so I don't accidentally roll over Sadie again. Okay, we're good. Let's see, T-Dub says I got my 1K list ready for Saturday. They announced an Escalation League as well, but I don't have enough minis, so I'm going to try and paint them up. Wait, what is it starting at, T-Dubs? I thought you'd have enough for, like, first level stuff. Okay. Here we go. Meow. Miss Sleepy. A little bit. She's relaxing on her, like, moon thing. Okay, so this is the camera I was trying to fix, chat. And I had to put it all back. So if anything looks weird, that's why. I'm gonna fix it later. So be nice. Alright, here we go. Sunday preview. Alright, here we go. 4 Harbingers herald a new season of Warhammer Age of Sigmar and a fresh flavor for Blood Bowl. Alright, so this is the Dawnbringers book. Harbingers. With the really cool Nurgle horse dude that I also want. Just to paint, because he's cool. Harbingers is the first chapter of the new Dawnbringers series, the prologue of an epic tale that tells of the Twin-Tail Crusade as it marches out from Hammerhall. Beyond the walls of this great city, champions touched by destiny rally forces to bring down the intruders or aid Sigmar's expedition. Book 1 commences the narrative with sections detailing the genesis of the Twin-Tailed Crusade, the 4 Harbingers who herald just some of the challenges they will face. It contains a new Path to Glory battle pack centered around recruiting Harbingers, establishing communication outposts, as well as rules for the 4 new Harbinger heroes, each of their regiments of renown that fight alongside them. Yeah, the cover's cool. And limited edition. Celebrate with limited edition. You know how that works. 500 copies if you want that one. We also have the General's Handbook with the Spiral. We love the Spiral. Pitch battles 23 to 24. Match play in Age of Sigmar is getting an update with the latest installment of the General's Handbook. This book, which is designed to last for a full year of match play, contains a new battle pack focusing on the primal magic infusing the wild tundras of Antdor. Those with a suitable grasp of magic can take advantage of its wellspring of power. They must beware wizard hunters wielding powerful nullstone enhancements. The battle pack is filled with thematic new rules, including bespoke core battalions, grand strategies, battle tactics, and 12 new battle plans. Alright, we've also got some dwarves. We got Fire Slayers, Fury's Flame Bearers. Fury's Flame Bearers are a cohort of Fire Slayers led by an eponymous Fury. a Grimhold exile who fights for the honor of his lost kin. These mighty individuals are as inspiring as they are tragic, survivors from fallen magma holds. He's accompanied by 10 Volkite Berserkers, as well as 5 Auric Hearthguard, 5 Hearthguard Berserkers, who can be built as 10 of either if you don't want to run the Regiment of Renown in your Order armies. So, joining in for the campaign stuff. Similar for Gloomspite gets, Braggott's Bottle Snatches. Crots may be weak on their own, but together they form a mighty horde who will stop at nothing to fulfill their deranged desires. The rabble-razza Braggett summons Squigs and Crots alike to his cause, with the help of his booming voice and enchanted Squig Skull. He leads the collective of crazed greenskins under the Gobblepalooza, a squig herd of 10 famished cave squigs, 2 unfortunate squig herders who prod them into battle, plus 10 squig hoppers, who can build as Boingrot bounders if you don't want to run the Regiment of Renown. I still love this guy with the little squig bats up front. Adorable. Adorable. Let's see, we've got Jarian's Delegation. The Mosscrawled Herald Jarian acts as an envoy for the vampiric powers that rule the Flesh Eater courts, a horrifying carrion creature of poisoned flesh and bloodied bone, who appears as a noble envoy to those intoxicated by his cannibal madness. He leads 20 frenzied crypt ghouls, 3 crypt flayers, 3 crypt horrors. You can build 6 of either if you don't want to run the regiment. Magkin. Is it Flugoth's Shudderhood? There he is. There's our boy. So cool. Unlike the rest of Nurgle's devotees, Harbingers of Decay have no sense of humor whatsoever and share their mirthless misery with foes and followers alike. Fortunately for their foes, the grim demeanor of these sickening soothsayers is only matched by their rotten efficacy in battle. Flugoth leads 5 putrid Blight Kings, 2 Puskoil Blight Lords, one of which can instead be built as Lord of Afflictions if you don't want to run the regiment. This new horse boy is so cool. I have a mighty need. I love that he got an updated model. He looks so sick. Flugoth. Hey, Dism Guy, welcome in. How are you? Is there a good first novel of 40k to start with? I have some Audible credits to use. A lot of people start... So this is going to be 30k. This is going to be Heresy. But a lot of people start with the Horus Heresy series. And that's because it sets up the... kind of the conflict. It sets up the universe. Everything around that. So yeah, Horus Rising is the first book for that. The other thing with 40k is you can kind of hop to the faction you're interested in. Yeah, the first 4 are chronological. And then you can kind of hop around if you want. I really ended up liking Fulgrim, but you can hop around to that point if you want. Yeah, he's a plastic Harbinger model. Super cool. Alright, Blood Bowl. Okay, so this wasn't in the Sunday. This was during the week. So there's Gutter Bowl. We did go over this earlier this week, so I'm not going to read through all of this. But it is here for pre-order now. We also have Old World Alliance Blood Bowl Team, Middenheim Maulers. Look at these beards. Alright, so these combine the best of the human, dwarf, and halfling worlds in the Old World Alliance Blood Bowl Team. This pack of 15 multi-option plastic players builds a diverse and capable team with hardy blockers, dependable throwers, whatever the halflings are good at, giving coaches a flexible new approach to team building that can cover many of its own weaknesses. That's fun. I don't play Blood Bowl, so I don't know how helpful this pack is, but seems like a fun mix. Mousebait, hello, how are ya? Yeah, here's the Blood Bowl. Here it is. We found it. Eisenhorn's a good intro. Yeah, 40k has kind of different series you can grab too. So like Eisenhorn, you can do like your army's omnibus, things like that. The halflings are adorable. Yeah, I love the pot on his head. Those are great. Card pack to go along with them. We've also got the Underworld Creepers. Look at my Skaven. So kind of looks like another mixed army here for Skaven and little Grots or Goblin. And a card pack for them. Target exclusive. This is so weird to see in a Warhammer article. Target exclusive Space Marine the board game. Lieutenant Titus returns later this year to shred Tyranids in Space Marine 2. He's getting his very own miniature, which will be first available in Space Marine, the board game, which will be exclusively available from Target Web Store from the 1st of July. So with this, you get 20 Termagants, 2 River Swarms, and then everything to play the game. And Titus, of course. The board game, based on the video game, based on the tabletop game. That's right. That's right. So if you guys are interested in that. Black Library, Children of Teclis. I'm not going to go through all of these descriptions, but if there's something piques your interest, it's on the community page. Got Grombrindle, looking fabulous on its cover. I love it. Warhammer Plus, we have Battle Report. The last in a series of 4 Combat Patrol episodes of Battle Report. Supersonic Eldari of Samhain do battle with the spikier Drukhari cousins over a cache of ancient relics. It's interesting we only have the one thing on Warhammer Plus. Let me catch up here. Let's see, 11 minutes is if you start Dark Imperium series into the Dawn of Fire series, and then the new Leviathan series, you're covering the current setting. Primaris Marines from 8th to 10th edition. Target's weird. They have so many exclusive war games. I just got a Target exclusive Battletech box. That is interesting. Like, they must sell enough. I wonder why Target of all. Oh, Aki Timsu says the new Leviathan book is on Audible. So if you are already caught up, Leviathan also on there. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Blonde Cow, welcome in. How are you? If you want the mini of the video game Marine, the only way to do it is through a standalone. For right now. They did say he'll be available later. It's just the board game's the first place. How are you? Kind of like they do the giant, like, starter boxes, and then the characters come out later. It's similar. That was my question, Avian. Is Target reaching out to Games Workshop, or is it the other way around? Because I know Target's also, like, a lot of people get, like, Pokemon cards and things like that you would maybe more typically think of a game store. So I wonder, I think they have more Lego, too, than, like, some of the other stores have. It's interesting. Adric says, I picked 3 of the Target Battletech box. They had to buy 2, get 1 free last week. There you go. Stock up. Target of all the store nears me. Yeah, actually carry board games. Full price cards, yeah. The cool thing is the box is $25. There's a $20 coupon for the web store in there. Jeez. Adric just stacking it all. Band of Goblins, welcome in. How are you? Target has some exclusive Legos. I didn't know that. More like Target-ine millennials. That's a good shout, too. That's where, yeah. That's a good shout, too. Alright, Warhammer Plus, and then no Twitch stream for them. The Warhammer Plus thing is interesting to me. That's why I kind of paused at this. Because obviously the painting, like, masterclass thing has to change. Battle Report, obviously, with 10th edition, important. But yeah, not Lore Master or anything else. Interesting. Alright, chat. Who is interested in some Sigmar? Some Blood Bowl? When this pony, Nurgle pony, becomes separate, I do want to go into paint because I always like the old model. I don't even really like Nurgle, but I love that model. I think he's so cool. Glad the Journal's Handbook still has the spiral. That makes me happy. More things with spirals, please. Target periodically has some good Funko exclusive. Yeah, it must be them reaching out, right? If they're the ones that have all these stereotypically nerdy things, they must be the ones doing this. Nurgle Pony, yes. So he's only in a larger box right now, Mousebait, but they did say available separately later. Solo Nurgle Boy would be cool, but yeah. Yeah. They seem to cater to neighborhoods. The Target near universities downtown have more physical gaming items. Yeah, both of ours do here in town. They both have the board games and cards and stuff. So yeah, it must be Target. Alright, well that's what we got. Which means we're going to go back to our bug. So let me get set back up for that. For anyone who came in during the article, this is what we're working on today. Mousebait, what you up to this weekend? This is my Flyrant. We've had him for a while and I never finished him. So now we're gonna finish him. The arms are still separate. I'm gonna take a look through the index, see what I want to give him. So it kind of works out nicely. I've got so many bits for bugs that I can easily give him arms. But we're just going to do a little bit more work on him here till he gets lunch. Oh yeah, the D&D starter sets. I forgot about that too, noob. Yeah, they have the exclusive sets for them too. There's just one nerd, like really high up in Target, just going ham. And I thank him. I thank him or her for going ham on the nerd exclusives. Message says, can't get any board games. I have ones I've not played. Yeah. Playing Minecraft still. Nice. Nice. Because, like, unlike Barnes & Noble, stuff actually sells at Target. Or Barnes & Noble. Hey, Norman. Welcome in. How are you? Finish him. We're going to, Bill. I think the plan is we'll probably have him back tomorrow. I'll try to see what arms I want to give him. If I can get those ready, we'll take the time and do that. That's true. The Codex is also coming. We'll just grab something cool. All I know about Target is that it came to Canada, and CEO probably tanked on purpose to get a 34 mil severance, which was 10 times more than all the other Target Canada employees got combined for having the brand fail. I remember a bit of that. So when I was still in the office, they were trying to help with the Targets in Canada, and I remember it not going well. And I always thought it was really weird because Target does so well here. But I didn't get, like, all the details for, like, what was happening. The smooth blue, thank you. So that is airbrush, and then we've gone back by hand for the edge highlights and stuff. I'll have to do a little bit of touch-up, but trying to limit that. A lot of my knit army is airbrushed for sake of time. You'll the knits in the tomorrow. Oh my goodness. They have to go separately from the case anyways. Thank you, Life Madness. I appreciate it. No, whenever works for you. It's all good. Unless, I know you said you were getting everything built. Are they, like, actually ready? Beast mode on those Marines. Beast mode. Works for you? Okay. Sweet. Okay, chat. New bugs soon. New bugs and new Marines soon. We'll be working on both. Yes, these are his wings on the desk. Hey, Snezok, welcome in. How are ya? Bugs are coming along. Exclusive stuff for stores like Walmart and Target makes sense. They're way at the back. While you're there, you might as well buy all the other stuff you needed, right? Yeah. I think Noob hit it on the head, too. If you're targeting our age group, targeting the millennials that are gaming, a lot of us are at Target. Barnes & Noble's kind of backed themselves into a corner. They're too upscale. The one near me is the best neighborhood, not where people probably actually play these kinds of things. I think it's also hard because there's not... I got into this a little bit with Book Talk, with TikTok. It was really interesting to kind of see how Barnes & Noble runs things versus, like, picking a book off of Amazon. Because, like, the only time I have bought, like, manga or something from Barnes & Noble is when they have a sale. Because, like, everything else, you can go somewhere else and get it cheaper. So Barnes & Noble is kind of in a weird spot from what I understand. Send the Marines later. I need to give you a list. Okay, like the following week. Okay, yeah, if that works for you. Sounds good to me. Lucian, welcome in. How are you? What you up to today? How's your weekend? For anyone who joined here recently, how's the weekend going? My plan today is to work on my new stream lights and try and get those set up. And then I'm going to edit photos of Cabanda, which I'm pretty excited about. If you guys would like to see a quick little preview of Cabanda, I did put a Twitch clip up. He's on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, that gear list has camera. I don't discuss my stream setup on stream. The gear list has what I use for things, though. I got a book from Barnes & Noble recently, but it was a particular situation. The book isn't really something that can be made into an audiobook or Kindle. This thing says warm. Not too bad. Got in from a bike ride. I hope it was a nice ride. Barnes & Noble selection's gotten smaller. My local Books A Million has too, but at least they try. I think the hard part, like, here, there isn't... Barnes & Noble is the bookstore. Everything else goes out pretty quickly, which is unfortunate. So a lot of times when I want a book or a manga, yeah, I go online. I Amazon it, or... We can see it. We've answered it. It's in the gear list. I'm not gonna keep going over it. I'm not here to talk about my streamer setup. He looks great. This game is one of my favorite old school schemes. It's kind of the Ice World-ish thing. That's cool. We only have the two. We had a local chain of used bookstores. So we have Half Price is the only other one. But again, yeah, used books. We had a, is it Borders? We had Borders. And I can't remember if that one just closed or if Borders has closed. That one is even in like a really popular spot and it's gone. But yeah, it's basically just Barnes & Noble. There's another one that was like, I don't think it was a big chain, but it also closed up. It's basically just Barnes & Noble. Sorry, I'm laughing. My poor mods are done. That doesn't happen often. My poor mods are done. Media Play did a lot of different stuff and is gone. Oh, is that over some of those? It's too hot for this. That's okay. I trust you guys. Borders. Only saw those in Portland. I was a little surprised we got one. But, you know, gone now. Gone now. I think there's another... I learned of a manga website where I can get a little bit of a discount. And I haven't gone back because it's dangerous territory for me. So I've been sticking with Amazon for now. Still trying to level in D3. I can't mod and Corpse Explosion. Well, it's time to combine them. Why not both? Okay, fine. Get out. Out. Bye. I'm done. Out. Bye. We're talking about books. I don't want to talk about my camera. Don't let the band hammer get you where the good Lord split you. Yep. I still need to give you a sound clip for that, Flam. I need to give you a fun band sound clip. Thank you, random internet man, for reminding me to get a sound clip for Slam. Come up with something fun for you. There's the bonk, that's true. I swear if I get to TN. Oh, I always love when they think that'll help. It's my favorite thing as a streamer. It's my favorite. fresh meat. That's a good one. I like that one. I don't know. If Slam's got something. As he is usually the one that gets to swing the hammer, I feel like you should have a say in things. Yes, I myself am AI. Everything on the screen you see before me, also AI. Ugh, my goodness. You know what? I needed some entertainment while we paint the skin tone, so. As cool as the bugs are, it's a lot of painting skin. It's a lot. I'm trying to figure out how much we want to do on the wings. I don't think I want to go, like, crazy on it, especially after spending all that time on Cabanda's wings. I don't think I want to futz with it too much. We'll make them cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't think I want to spend an ungodly amount of time on it. Everything's an illusion anyway, yep. That Jacko came all the way back and won grand finals. Holy shit. 6-0. That's really impressive, and I will have to go back and watch that. Who would have expected Jacko? Wow. Yep, I'll watch that later. That sounds pretty sick. Sorry, we're talking Guilty Gear. The rest of chat. Chat's like, what the hell's going on? And so he says, oh my god, these cats. Two of my boys are sitting on my computer case near me, casually reaching out with a paw, trying to steal my cheese. I'm not used to a dog who's like going after things. I had my lunch on my computer desk, and I have an ottoman under my desk that I rest my, I curl my feet up on. Sadie straight up climbed up my ottoman and was trying to get my lunch the other day. And I was like, wait, I don't like this. I've never had a dog that will do this. But we panicked to get it away from her. Scorch Panda, what you up to today? How's your weekend? Welcome in. Oh no, yeah. I was not prepared. Oh, you got it here soon, Scorch Panda? Enjoy. I hope that that's fun. Limits. That'll be a good time. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition or Jacko. Yeah, that's not a character I would have expected. Taking grand finals. That sounds really neat. I'm gonna go watch that later. I have really loved watching fighting games. I have gotten so into it in a way that I didn't think I would. Now I can only hope some of this transfers over to when I go to practice later today. But I've loved it so much. Like, basically half my following on Twitch now is fighting games. Jesse, thank you so much for that sub for 33 months of support. How's your weekend? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Did the thing. Thank you for doing the thing. She's just pre-chewing her food. Oh, she's so sweet. Yeah. She'll give it to you back in the corner of the living room later. Thanks. So sweet of her. Yep. Yep. I'm just absorbing all of their power. And then, when I do my combo trials later, that's when it comes out. Yeah. It's processing. Processing. I just woke up. I was very sleepy. Well, I'm glad you got some extra rest. Because, yeah, sounds like you needed it. But yeah, I've enjoyed it way more than I thought. Now, if only I could do half the things, well, you know, an eighth of the things that they're doing. Then I'm set. One day. Soon, TM, I hope so. I know the next step is scary to me, Slam. The next step is asking you to just whoop up on me for a bit. as I try frantically to save myself. I know that's the next step. Do I want to do it? Oh. It gives me the anxieties. Come here! Oh. It's that, or I say F it, and I just hop online and let randos beat me up for a while. Both of these probably together is the answer. When do you get your half a Leviathan? Apparently, Live and Madness is sending it tomorrow. So I guess later this week we'll have it. So as soon as it arrives, chat, we'll hop over. We will be painting, I want to go for the Neuro Tyrant. And then when the Live and Madnesses are ready, we'll do Imperial Fists for the rest of it. So we will paint the whole box, but for both of us. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I think the Neuro Tyrant. That was the one when they did the preview. I'm like, what is that? I need it. So it'll probably be up first. Screamer Killer also pretty cool. I don't tend to run Carnifex lists. That's why I haven't like said him right off the bat. But he's so cool that I think we have to. Do the troops first. That's not as fun, though. That's not as fun, though. Deke, thank you so much for that sub. For 58 months of support. How are you today? Welcome on in. I got a new job as a security guard. They told me it's my job to watch The Office. I'm on season 6. I still don't know what has this to do with security. You're doing great, Teague. Hang in there. You're doing great. How are you today? What you up to? The Neurotime's only like 6 pieces. Hell yeah. That's my kind of build right there. That's my kind of build. You have so many Carnifexes. I feel like they never did great for me. Like, if I could take a Carnifex or something else, I tend to take something else. The little dancing guys with them. Yeah. Yeah. My brother's practically drooling over his new knits. They got some pretty cool updates. Yeah. Some cool new models. But yeah, my Carnifexes never seemed to do much. They were fine when I would take them. I haven't played them or anything, just painting. I think part of it too is I tried to like magnetize a Carnifex. This is like way back when we didn't know anything. And his poor little droopy arms kind of made me sad because I didn't get the magnet quite right because I was new to it. And I just never went back to fix him. Little Mouse got his driver's license. I saw that. My goodness. Everyone stay off the streets and the sidewalks. Is he excited? I feel like it's always a mix. Like some people excited to have it. Some people not so much. No, not really. Okay, he's one of the... I was in the excited camp. I took off the second I could. But then it backfired. I was the one that now had to take my brother everywhere and pick up all my friends. And he's a nervous driver. That's fair. I can say after the like sideswipe wreck that I was in, I'm a much more nervous driver now. People just straight up are not paying attention. And I hate it. I like double, triple check everything now. Blondcow says, my cats are so cute and excited to see me. Do you think do you think work will accept that as a reason to call out? You have to send the photo, right, of them on top of you. Then it's the law. You can't move. It's the law. Scorch Panda says, I should sell these 10 nids I have since they exist. I don't want to do a full army of them. What do you have, Panda? I was going to say maybe a kill team, but if it's just like Gaunts, then it's a little tougher. boss, welcome in. Carapace done with an airbrush. It looks really good. It was, yeah. So I do, in general, for a lot of my projects, I do all my big gradients with airbrush, and then I come back by hand. And it saves me a whole heap of time. Welcome on in. How are you? Drivers. I know. Oh, I know. Bill says, my friends' kids all didn't have their license till they were in their 20s. They live outside of Dayton, so it's not like there's public transportation worth anything there. I still get nervous going through the intersection in my work since I got in a wreck there. Yeah, I understand that. Mine, because I was, like, sideswiped anytime someone's being, like, slows down too much or is being kind of weird off to my side. It makes me very nervous. That's what it says. I almost did that to my boss as a joke, but he's having a tough time. We're short staffed. I don't want to get fired. I mean, the flip side of that is you wouldn't because you're short staffed. Oh. I'm more confident in a car than when I was... Oh, when you're on a motorbike. Scratch Panda's got 7 pant stealers, 3 warriors, a Carnifex, and a broodlord. I don't even know if, like, combat or, like the boarding stuff or kill team. I'm not sure what all that would go into. Like, the Carnifex is probably too big for kill team. Or even, I don't even know about boarding actions is why I paused. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if it would fit within one of the smaller game types. Formats. That's the word I'm trying to come up with. Scott should open a Zoom school for all the new drivers. There we go. They'll be zipping around in no time. They can learn all about the Apex. All about the Apex. I almost got sideswiped at the intersection inside the local college. I think mine makes me so nervous is there's literally no reason for our wreck. It was just the lady was impatient. And that's why I get so nervous. If it had been like an emergency or something happened and it just like I got caught in it, whatever. But because literally she was so dumb and had to get to where she was going right that second, I got caught up in the middle of it. I don't know. It did a number on me that it probably shouldn't have, but it did. You brake too late. Bye, Scorch Panda. We'll see you later. Have fun. Tell us all about it when you get back. Bye-bye as for now. Oh, you crashed on the motorbike on her first. To become more wary when I got the car qualification. Yeah, that makes sense. You're supposed to do it differently on the road than in the race games. Is Scott getting the new racing simulator, Hot Wheels Unleashed? I think it would be fun if Scott did those kinds of games on, like, off nights. Like if there's a Wednesday where he doesn't want to practice. Get some more Need for Speed, some Hot Wheels. That could be fun. It's always like that. You still hear the sound in my brain? Yeah. I'm barely on my brake pedal when I stop. Not my fault. The brake skirt ball. I got rear-ended by a drunk driver while I was stopped. Took like a year to not flinch when someone braked too close. Yeah. I'm sorry you also have it, Blanco. It's frustrating. Because, like, we have to drive. Can't just not drive. Can't just not go places. But it does mess you up for a bit. I say as I am still messed up. Scott needs more cars with underlighting. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it'd be fun. Eating it on a bike gives you a whole new appreciation for the dangers of the road. How much friction doesn't like your skin. Yeah. Yeah. Ouch, ouch, ouch. No, thank you. Not about that life. I'm glad others enjoy it, but no, thank you. Having driven electric for a bit, I tend to do a lot of one-pedal driving. Very rarely use the brake pedal, which is nice because it means I'll have good brakes when I really need them. So the same baseball player after I got hit in the head. Oh, by a pitch. Ow, you can't shake. Yeah. I can imagine. Because you're just reliving it every time, right? I'm sorry. That also stinks. I feel like all the wild creepers. Talking later sounds good, mouse bait. Enjoy. Enjoy rest of day, rest of weekend here. Glad you get a break. We'll just be here painting bugs. Until I also take off. Get some lunch. Get my photos edited. I took the photos of Cabanda, and they already look really sweet. I'm pretty excited to get just the final lights and stuff edited for him. Reader says, now for let's figure out what arms go into which body to reassemble the Votan. Labeled the bodies, but forgot which backpack is for which gear option. I believe in you. Oh, I believe in you. It's always hard when you try and do sub-assemblies, but then you have very specific things that have to line up. I've had that with a few kits where it's like, ah, crap. I should not have sub-assembled these. I never understand people don't wear the appropriate gear on a motorbike. Yeah. Too many examples of what can happen. None of them good. None of them good. What should I do trying to be cool tearing down the road with this chromed out ugly AF Harley wearing flip-flops, gym shorts, and a tank top? No helmet with a significant other on the back, similarly dressed. If that's their decision, then I don't know. I don't get it, but whatever. I'm also not running out to buy a Harley, so. I've got my little Civic and I'm happy, so it's fine. Alright, we need to, I forgot to get the carapace highlight on his tail. And that might be a good spot for today since we're going to probably bring him back tomorrow. The other thing I've been working on off stream are the Black Legion Possessed. The first 9 are almost done already. So that's exciting. I put in a fair amount of work on them on Friday. So making quick work of the Black Legion this time. Obviously a much smaller project, but wanted to get them finished up kind of quickly. So I'll be working on them off stream this week. With electric, when you lift your foot off the acceleration, you can pretty much coast to a full stop fairly swiftly. You can also trickle charge the car's battery. I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Alright, there's his little tail. Yeah, we're kind of... It's more skin, which is going to be more blending. It's going to be the wings. And then if I can find the arms today, I'll get those ready for tomorrow. But he's coming along. It feels really good to finally get some paint on him. After he's been just sitting with the rest of my bugs for forever. It feels nice to get some progress. And then I guess I need to print out my index stuff so we can play. Trying to think if there's like one more thing I want to pick out here before we head out. We could do our wash on our pink. I do a purple wash on my pink just to give it a little bit more depth. Oh, pff. Well. So I guess I'll do the stream announcement. No pink for me. I guess not. I'll do the streamer announcement here. I think if I can get OBS all set up, I would like to do our Wednesday stream over on YouTube this week. So I wanted to say that early in case anyone wants to figure out account stuff. But I think the plan will be some painting and maybe the whip gallery over there. At least until we kind of build up for watch hours and things like that. That would be the reason we're doing it, is we do need watch hours. So thank you to everyone who's been running VODs. I was going to take a look at that again today, because some of you have mentioned going ham on the VODs, and I don't think the numbers the YouTube are giving me quite line up to what you guys have said. So we'll see how that all works. This is, again, all new systems and things for me, so it's a little bit of trial and error and learn as we go. But I think the plan will be stream Wednesday on YouTube. Whip Gallery, yeah, we won't have raids and stuff coming in Live Madness. It makes a lot more sense over on YouTube. I think finally it would just become a video that we do, but as we need watch hours, I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll stream it up, we'll Whip Gallery it up. It says, I'm feeling like good to do a project feeling too. Have some Iron Warrior stuff that I put aside. I have an urge to get on them soon too. On top of the Votan. Nice. Getting a little bit of that kind of hobby motivation back. It is, it's fickle. It'll go away for a bit and then it'll come back. In my experience, even stronger when it does come back. So I hope that that is what you've got too. Hey Filthy, welcome in. How are ya? We got bugs. I got my Tyrant today. How are you? I'm waiting for my half of Leviathan to come in. So we're gonna finish some of my old bugs first before we hop on the new ones. Going ham on VODs means watching several at the same time in different tabs. I think I'm sorry. They know how to figure that one out. My guess is it would not count. That's kind of the tricky thing. Is it sounds like it did work. So Vatrat in Discord said that it had before. It looks like maybe not, but I'm keeping an eye on it. The hard part is the image that I shared. It said that it gets updated within 48 hours of activity. So I don't think I can just like... It's a little harder to test when there's a delay. So it's, we're figuring it out. Because Twitch has a little bit of that too with those that are going for partner, is you find the little tech loopholes. They're all a little different. But a live stream is really good for watch hours, so we're going to try that on Wednesday. Because it basically means I take the 80 of you in chat, and whoever decides to get YouTube, obviously, gets multiplied by the 3 hours of the stream. And that's all watch hours. So that's the idea of moving Wednesday over there for at least a little bit. Let's see, finish assembly of the Marines. The swarm starts tomorrow. Love it. What are you doing for Marines? What chapter have we got? Let's go. Let's try it, right? We do the things. We build up so we can do even more things. This is the way it goes. Alright, so some Terminator kit bashes I never finished, some Shadow Spear leftovers, and a Master of Possession. I still love the Master of Possession model. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, if you guys want to join us on Wednesday, thank you, Noob. There is the YouTube link. There are a couple game demos from last week are up, if you guys wanted to watch that. We played the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood demo, which was a lot of fun. And then we also played Sea of Stars, which I loved. Very kind of retro Chrono Trigger-y. So I will definitely be getting both of those games when they come out. I'm really sad Moonstone Island didn't work because it looks really fun. I got blueberries for Ultramar. Very nice. I get to paint some blueberries on the bases of my Black Legion, so I get to join you. Paint Space Marines, probably drawing new folk from YouTube. Marines get all the views. Yep. Oh, trust me, the Salamanders and Imperial Fists are both going to be on YouTube. We'll both be on there. Do you want some Space Wolf transfers from Leviathan? There's some yeah, if you're not going to use them, I'll take them. I'll take Fancy. Let me know what you want for them. I'll take them. They are a gift, question mark? If they are a gift, I accept. Thank you, Life Madness. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and look, because I don't even think I looked at the transfer. I was just like, those don't feel very wolfy. I probably won't use those. And then I didn't look at the Marines again. Need to watch Sea of Stars. It's a good letter to Chrono Trigger. I mean, it was very good. I don't think I completely figured out some of the combat stuff. Like, there's some icons and, like, weapon types that just between streaming and it wasn't explicitly, like, in a tutorial. I missed a little bit of it. But it's very good, and I'm excited to play some more of it. The art's beautiful. Music was good. Dialogue was fun. But yeah, it's on YouTube if you want to watch it. Everyone says, someone on Marketplace is trying to sell off every model of Leviathan. Having a post, they're not willing to sell it as a whole or half. Only individuals. The total for every model is $600. Usually the what do I owe you question is from me to you, so... I mean, I don't want to assume anything. There's some new designs. Blood Angel got some cool ones. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look then. I just assumed it was the regular transfers, and I didn't even look. I'll have to go back. Fake Marine girl confirmed. Fake Space Wolf girl confirmed. I say the person will probably be sad. There are a lot of them on eBay at reasonable prices already. Yeah, I can imagine the comments are ripping him apart. As they should be. Hey, Pazentios, how are you? Welcome on in. We are, I hate to say this, we're going to wrap up here in just a couple minutes. I decided to do a couple more details. But we're working on my winged Hive Tyrant for my bugs. Getting a lot of work done on him today, which I am thankful for. Hi, Sadie. I'm sorry I rolled over you earlier. I'm going to feel bad about it all day today, chat. Yeah. All good, just got home. Nice. Hope you get to enjoy the rest of your day here. Oh. Should I enhance the rings with my rotary tool? Stay away from my wings. Glad I got the end of your stream. We're happy to have you. Sorry the timing didn't work out today. Hopefully next time. I think Sadie may need to go OUT. She's just coming in here and barking at me. Can you wait another... Nope. Sadie said, wrap it up. I gotta go. Sadie got Griff's attention. Oh no, I'm setting off everyone's dog. Oh no, I'm sorry. Salamanders didn't get any on the sheet. It's always interesting to see which ones they include and which they don't. Because I feel like, yeah, every box is a little different. For if they're going to get them or not. Womp womp, salamanders. Okay. Sadie may be right. I'm hungry. Sadie may be right. Alright, chat. Here's what we got. We will bring him back tomorrow. Let's just save him for stream project. He go for stream. He's good about not barking if there's a dog barking coming on the speakers. No, the doorbell on the other hand. Oh, alright, here we go. There's the body. We gotta work on the tail, a bit more on the skin. Get the rest of his little face done. And then tomorrow's probably gonna be a lot of wings. And if I can find the arms today, because it's gonna depend on editing and stuff like that. If the arms are found and primed, we'll work on those tomorrow too. But there we go. And then he'll be ready for 10th. He'll just need basing. And if I can Yamcha a Space Marine on there. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. I think we're probably just going to wrap it up here today. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about your 6 a.m. wake up call by Sadie. So wondering if feeding her later would help. We feed her in the mornings, so I don't know. Oh, Sadie. Alright, so yeah, I think we're going to end up here. Again, to recap, I think we're going to do Wednesday stream on YouTube. So if you want to go ahead and subscribe, get all set up, get all cozy over there before we do, that is there. Otherwise, I've got my socials, which I'll drop in chat. So that is Instagram and TikTok are my main ones. Twitter is there. And then we also have our Discord, which is our home away from home. If you want to come hang out, that is open to everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the support. Thank you for coming to hang out today. I really, really appreciate it. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.